What's up, everybody? Welcome. Can everyone hear me? I've been having some microphone issues. If you've seen the last video I put out, I don't know what happened. I recorded the whole thing and then I uploaded it. There was no sound. Like, that's what happens when I record stuff at 2 in the morning. It just doesn't work out. So, welcome to Brick Slingers episode 47. Thank you for joining us. James will be here shortly. If you haven't been watching him all day, he's been slaving away over there at the Brick Junkies castle, slaying those orders, like 60 some or 80. I don't even know what they're at. But it seems like a lot of work to me. So I don't know how they got so many orders or what's going on. But thank you for joining us. Hope you had a wonderful New Year's. Yeah, I had a pretty good New Year's. I didn't really do anything. I didn't even see the ball drop, so it's just another day for me. Oh, let's welcome Brick Junkies here.
What's up, dude?
Hola.
Hello.
Aren't you done with those orders yet?
Alex is almost done picking them. We're going to start packing them right now.
Nice.
Yep.
Where'd your camera go?
The camera's up there.
Oh.
And it's like shining down on the table where we're going to be picking them. So,
You can even.
I
So
think
we'll have the live view the whole time during the show now.
it's actually streaming to both feeds right now.
Is it? I was wondering how that would work.
Yeah, I wasn't sure either. I logged into this one and the camera feed is still feeding to the other one too.
Weird. All right, well, we'll just let them run. See what happens.
Table too.
That's pretty cool.
Now, I got some big announcements for you guys. So, one thing, we're sponsored by Brick Freedom for another 3 months. So, make sure to check out brickfreedom.com for all your syncing needs between Bricklink and Brickowl. And one note on that is that if you are currently using Brickowl and you tried to pay your monthly bill, your fees, and it's not working, do not use Chrome web browser. For some reason, there's some issue with it right now that it won't allow you to pay. It'll go to PayPal, and then it just, nothing happens. So use any other web browser besides Chrome, and you can pay your fees. Steve's aware of it. He's going to work on it next week. So that's heads up for that. Also, as Joko said here, I am almost at 1,000 subscribers. And if we hit 1,000 subscribers during the show, I'll show you my screen.
You can turn it and see them down there.
So if we hit 1,000 subscribers during the show, I will give away
Let's go feet.
one of these here creator race cars. If we hit 1,000 during the live stream, okay? It's like a 3-in-1. Set number 31089, 221 pieces. I'm pretty sure we'll hit it. So, no question about that.
What are you at right now?
We'll have some cake or something. So,
How many subscribers are you at now?
I'm at 992. I was at 995 earlier, but
Maybe if all four of us subscribe to you, you might hit it.
there you go.
I'm just joking.
We'll hit it. I've got my ways of getting it to work. So
Yeah, I know.
I'll check back in a little while. You guys remind me, okay? All right, let's see who's here tonight. We got Knees Are Overrated. Brick Outside the Box. Brixico's here. Oh, thanks, Brick Outside the Box. You're hearing me without any issues. I don't know what's wrong with my video last night. Joko's here. Brick Squid's here. Max Brick Shop is here. Welcome. 50 Caliber Bricks is here. Oh, you're not late. We just getting started. So we got 16 people watching. We got to get the other 35 to join. I don't know what they're doing. They must be on the other live stream.
That should be in there. Put it in.
Oh, Howard's here. Welcome, Howard. So if you're just joining us now, Brick Junkies picked. How many orders total did you guys pick today?
78. 78 all at once.
78 orders with the multi-order pick sheet on Brick Freedom, and they didn't break it.
Actually, we didn't break it, but we did max it out twice.
All right. What numbers did you max it out on, or?
Well, at first it maxed out at ZZ. We got up to ZZ, and it wouldn't jump over to AAA for the orders. And then Steven went out and fixed that yesterday. But then by the end of the night, we were over ZZZ, and we couldn't get to AAA today.
Nice. So for everyone, when they pick orders, they have order A, B, C, D, all the way through the alphabet to Z. And then it restarts and does AA, BB, all the way through to Z. And then they go again, it goes to AAA, all the way through ZZZ. But then they had so many orders, they couldn't get to ZZZZ or AA.
Right now, we should be somewhere between G and L.
Triple G and L.
Quadruple G and L.
Quadruple G and L is what the order should have been.
Nice. Now, based on doing this, picking all these orders at once, would you recommend waiting to pick orders once a week for people, or just kind of do a few every day and then you don't have this whole bunch of it?
I wouldn't do it once a week, but doing this, I think if it was a little bit more organized, I mean, this is like the first time we've ever done and tried picking this many at once. I don't think anyone, even Chris said he's never picked this many at once. So. Yeah. I wouldn't discourage people from doing it, but I would definitely want to be a little bit better set up in the beginning before you start. There's a lot of trial and error in this. It's right now it's hard to see with the camera because it's so. Here, turn off this light. Can you reach the chain on the light for a second? Or Alex, you have Alex hit the light switch. Can you see the table better without the light glaring on it? Not really.
Oh yeah, let me make it big here. Hold on.
I mean, right now we've got these shoebox size totes covering the entire table.
Yep.
And right now, this one in front of me is XXXYYY. I don't know where ZZZ is, but it goes all the way down the table, and A is all the way down there somewhere. And the only thing I would recommend is, having the room to sprawl out to be able to do all of this much at once is the only really complicated part. Going around the store picking the orders is no different whether you've got 10 orders or 200. It's really the same. It's just a matter of having enough places and room to put them as you're picking them, because when you've got 80 orders sitting on the table, they take up a hell of a lot of room. I mean, this table, it's hard to tell in the picture, but this table is 3 feet wide and 16 feet long. And it's damn near full.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do that in my area.
No. But I'll tell you what, as far as it being... what's the word I'm looking for?
It's very efficient.
Yeah, it's much, much more efficient to do it like this. I would definitely, if you've got the room and the space and the time to do it, I would recommend doing it this way, because it really does save you time. We sat there today and said, well, if we had stopped halfway through the orders and then had to start from the beginning and go through the entire store again, you're literally going to do twice the work for the same amount of orders in the end. So it really does save time for sure. I wouldn't, if you broke this up into 10 orders, it would take you 10 times as long to do it.
Yeah. Pop's Block Shops here. He asked, how many lots are in all the orders as a total?
About 1,300 right now, I think.
1,387.
1,387 lots.
You know how many
In all the orders?
Then, yeah, that's not all of the orders. There's still about 10 or 15 that didn't get picked in this batch because we couldn't keep going with the letters. If we could have gotten up to, MMMM, we would have put all of the orders in at once. So there's probably another couple of hundred lots that'll have to be picked separate from this. So, but you can figure this is about 1,400 lots.
Dang. Any idea, an estimate of what the dollar value is of all those orders together?
Honestly, no. I haven't been keeping much track as far as the PayPal money coming and going because we've spent money. Money's come in from the orders. It's been kind of cycling. So no, unfortunately, I mean I can look it up a little bit later and see what the total was for all of these orders, but off the top of my head, I don't know. I'm gonna say, probably easily 1,000, maybe 1,500. I don't know.
I bet that'd be crazy.
Grand, I don't know. I really don't know off the top of my head.
Maybe use those ones, the long ones.
But as far as efficiency is definitely the way to go. One big ass pick is a hell of a lot faster than 10 little picks.
Yeah. But you also have 4 people working, helping, right?
That's true. Yeah, there are 4 of us. I mean, that definitely helps. If it was just one person, stuff all at once.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, this is definitely going to take a while to pack, too. That's what we're going to start doing now is Evelyn and I are going to start packing the small orders while Alex is finishing pulling the big orders.
30 parts left. We need 30 cups.
A large cup's fine?
I don't care.
You should schedule a USPS pickup for Monday.
Oh, Evelyn will. Our mailman's awesome.
He'll have to make 2 trips with all that mail.
Yeah, we'll probably put a couple of totes out there for him.
That's crazy. All right, well, we'll let you guys get back to work. We're going to go over my yearly numbers since my video failed. That came out this morning. So we will go over them live here so you can see. I made a fancy little graph thing. So let me get that pulled up here.
Can you mute my camera at your end?
Yep. Yeah, I'll mute you.
Yeah, you should probably do that. Otherwise, we'll just be making a whole shitload of noise over top of you.
Okay. Let me go here. All right, there we go. Nice and quiet. So let's see. So this is from when I opened the store at the beginning of the year to when I closed the store. Till now. I closed the store. So, all right, we'll zoom in here so I can make it so you guys can see it. Oh no, so big, so big. All right, so here we go. So these are, everything in green is going to be the Bricklink store. It's in the top, the BL. Everything in light blue is the Brick Owl. Welcome, Leaf Hunter. Thank you for joining us tonight. And everything with the orange is going to be a record for the year. So a lot of the records I made were towards December. So let me get into this and show you. So for Bricklink, top row here is January. We opened the store only Bricklink in January. Brick Owl I did not have open yet because I didn't even know how to do that. So in January I had 7 orders. Total sales on Bricklink $158. So that's right when I opened. I don't know what the lots were or the amount I had, but I think it was around maybe 30,000 bricks at that time when I started. So not too much money coming in. The next month we got 21 orders, so it tripled, $440. The next month after that, which would be March, it was 20 orders, $440, about the same. I did open Brick Owl in February though. So as you see, I got 8 orders in February from Brick Owl, which is $91, not too much. But then I'm not sure what day in February I opened that, whether it was the beginning of the month or the end of the month. I'm thinking it's probably towards the end. Because in March, my Brick Owl had 18 orders and Bricklink had 20. So they were almost the same amount of orders. And then it kind of, increased. It started going up to 30 here in summertime. Bricklink was kind of down and up and down. It's hard to say. I don't know what the deal was, but even though I was parting out a lot of stuff, I wasn't getting a lot of orders. I was playing with the pricing a lot, so that may have something to do with it. And then you get down here to October, 26 orders on Bricklink and 23 orders on Brickowl. And then November, I'm not sure what happened, but I know in November I announced that I was going to probably go full-time in December or January. And I jumped up to 45 orders on Bricklink and 53 orders on Brickowl. So that was over $1,000 in each store for those two. And then December was even better. So 68 orders in Bricklink and 55 orders in Brickowl. And you can see the income on Bricklink almost doubled compared to Brickowl. So Brickowl had a bunch of small orders and Bricklink had a bunch of $100 orders because I offer free shipping if it's over $100. And I was getting like $100 to $300 orders every week in December. So that's definitely why this number is way higher, because I offered free shipping for $100. So people, if you have free shipping, they'll go to whatever number you have. If it's $20, they'll go to 20 and they'll just stop at 20. If you have 100, they'll go to 100. So I would recommend having a higher one if you're doing free shipping, because the money comes out of the shipping comes out of your profit. So you're going to want to make sure you're making some money if you're paying for the shipping. But so the records here, 13,000 parts I sold in December, 7 on Bricklink and 7,500 on Brickowl. So that was the highest of the year. The orders were the highest. The lot counts, 828 lots on Brickowl and 1,037 on Bricklink. And as for the highest income was actually October by $20 in Brickowl. And then December was Bricklink. So total sales for Bricklink for the year, $9,200, which I think is pretty decent. I mean, I've watched Just a Brick in the Bucket, and I've watched Pop's Block Shop, their review, and there's quite a drastic amount of difference between the stores. Also, depending on what you specialize in, if you specialize in minifigures or just regular bricks, and also how much time you put in. So I was working full time this entire year, so all this is like after work at night that I did on the side. So 2021 is definitely going to be way higher than this because I'm doing it full time now. But just keep that in mind when you're comparing how much stores are making. It's also based on how much time you put in. So total orders was 308 on Brickowl, 347 on Bricklink. So let's get so total parts I sold on Brickowl, 34,000. Total parts, 57,000 on Bricklink. And then we have them combined over here. If I can get this to go up one. There we go. All right. So all the yellow part here is them combined together. So that's why you see the totals. 8,000 lots sold, 91,000 parts sold, 655 orders total. Orders per day, because it was quite slow for the beginning of the year, or actually most of the year, the average is 1.7, which isn't very good. In November, I was at 3.2. December was 3.9. I can tell you right now in January, I'm almost 6. So it is definitely increasing now. Average order amount during July here was $29. I'm not sure why that was so high that month, but that even beat December. So beats me. Total sales for 1 month would be December. I brought in $3,000. November was shortly behind at $2,000, and then a bunch of 1,000s. And I did sell some other Legos or Lego on the side. That isn't in here. So I'm more closer to 19,000 and something total. But this is just Bricklink and Brickowl. So $15,194. So yeah, that is my year. This will probably, I would say, double if not triple next year, or this year, 2021. Because I'm getting, this was all new Lego I was selling, only new. but I'm getting into used Lego now. So let me show you one more thing. I'll pull it up here in a sec. So it looks like I made $15,000, right? So let me show you some. Pull up my bookkeeping thing here. Everybody in the chat saying. Black shops, and the largest order one day was 1,200 lots and 30 orders, 11,000 parts. Took me 9 hours from start to ready for post office. So that was before I even had a cart. Oh, that would suck. That's like order at a time. Whatever. It's definitely the way to go. It takes lots of time. Brick Squid says he has calling sick from work. Sean's not sure what my Bricklink numbers are, but Brick tells me I have like a 65,000 for the year of 2020. That's crazy, Sean. Crazy. And if you haven't seen, Sean's store is ranked number 2 on Bricklink. I seen that the other day, based on lots. So nice work. He had 3,182 orders last year on Brickell. Wow. Does Bricklink tell you anything anywhere? No, I had to like count up every month, so I'll stay on top of it this year. Bricklink, they have all the info, they just don't have the fancy gadgets like Brickall does. So Will Harper's here. Welcome, Will. Let's see here. Sean's average order last year was $20, so that's pretty good. Will Harper says everyone hit the like button and subscribe so we can hit 1,000 live. David's average last year was around $60. That's crazy. David, don't you have a higher minimum average too, or minimum buy? The audio is cutting out on me. I don't know why the audio is cutting out. Can everybody hear me now? Must be something with the, I don't know. My Chromebook is dying. All right. Well, let's see here. I'm going to show you one thing. I got to find it. So I use GoDaddy bookkeeping for my bookkeeping now. I started in like the minimum of, or the middle of the year, I guess. So I had to fill in the last half. Welcome, Steve. David says his minimum is $20. He started at $50 when he first opened his store. So, and he has like what 700, 8,000 parts right now. It's a lot. So, all right, back to it. So I use GoDaddy bookkeeping. So I'm going to show you how much I actually made this year. Okay. Or last year, I mean. So, make sure there's nothing I can't show you on here. All right. This should be good. Oh, wow. Here we go. Let me share this with you all so you can see. Brixco says the audio's cutting out, maybe because there's crumbs in the microphone. That could be. I did scarf down a sandwich right before, like 5 minutes before, because I didn't have lunch today. So we'll see what happens. But hopefully it's not my microphone taking a crap. I don't know. It's been acting up lately. So, all right, here we go, guys. So you should be able to see my screen. So this is the profit and loss for the month or for the year of 2020. So the total income, like I said, I sold some other stuff on the side. It was $18,000 Hold on. Let me unplug it and see if it makes a difference. Okay. How's that? Is that better? I think my microphone's dying. Is that any better, guys? As Sean says, he hasn't got a real computer from James yet. Yeah, he's got it ready. He just has to program it, I think, or something. And it'll be set, so. Let me know if it sounds any better. Hello, hello. I don't hear anything. There we go. Yeah, like a Nintendo. Blow into the cartridge and wait. All right. Hopefully that's better for you guys. All right. So, yeah, it'll be ready by 2022 for sure. So let me see here. Let me get back to this. Get me all distracted. All right. So, 100 times better, 100% better. That's spectacular. Thanks, guys. So for the income total for the Lego business was $18,703. The total expenses was $19,226. So I actually lost $522. So you're probably like, well, that's a stupid way to run a business, huh? But what's great is I have 250,000 bricks and I have all the stack-ons and everything in here is paid for with all the money I made this year. So that means 2021 is not going to have very many expenses besides my slick haircut for my YouTube stream. But yeah. So I kind of reinvested all the money I made last year to build the store to the size it is now. So this year, I'm just going to pretty much like rake in the money. So, especially because I'm doing used now. So, Sean says, does Quicken import your PayPal and make it easy to make sense of it all? So I was trying to decide between Quicken and GoDaddy. And GoDaddy, I found a coupon. I could get it for like $80 for the year, I think. And it imports all the PayPal and your bank account and all this stuff. It has all the balances. So that's why I use that. I heard Quicken is really good too. So I don't know. I think we got a great Brick Lab is joining us here. Let me get him in here.
What's up, Brick
Welcome,
Slayer?
Chris.
Hey.
Hey, apparently my mic is acting up. Let me know if you have issues hearing me.
Yeah, there's some issues with your microphone.
Is there? All right, hold on.
Yeah.
Let me try switching microphones.
Yep.
I recorded a whole video last night and it didn't work.
That is so frustrating. I've had that happen.
And it's always the one that I don't like watch. I'm like, oh, I'll throw it up there. It's always the one that doesn't have any audio.
I totally get that. And you get the end of it and you're like, I am not doing this again.
Yep, it was like 2 in the morning.
You guys are going over all these numbers for annual sales. I'm just curious of what mine look like. I haven't done my numbers for the month, for the year or the month.
Can you hear me any better that way?
It's good for the moment.
It's good? Okay, let me switch from this fancy one I bought that seems to not be working right. So. All right, so we're good now? Everyone can hear me? I think so.
I can hear you. Yeah.
All right, cool. Let's see here. Sean says, does GoDaddy chart it all, i.e. bunch all your USPS tractions together, etc.? I think they do. Let me pull up. So what I like about them is, when you get a PayPal sale and they have like the tax in there and they have the shipping in there and all that crap, and then they take the tax back out. Well, what GoDaddy does, it brings all of those items in here separately. So let me see if I can pull one up to show you. Try to get the names off the screen here. I think I might have it. All right, let me share this with you. Ugh. All right, so we're looking at part of it here. So if you look at the side, the last name of someone that says cop, these three right here is all one PayPal transaction. So the sale was $23.05. The sales tax that Bricklink collected was $186. But really, I collect it and then I send it back to them. The shipping they paid was $453. So this is all one order right here. But then the sales tax that's collected by Bricklink, I have that marked here. So it came into me for $186 and then it went back out to Bricklink because that's how they have it set up. So it keeps track of all that. So at the end of the year, I can just look, oh, my shipping income was this much I made on shipping, this much on sales. So this is just income. And then the expenses, obviously what I paid for shipping would be on expenses. So that's how that works with PayPal. And they'll import everything for the entire year for you. So, because I started in, I think, I don't know, September, I was like, I should probably keep track of this stuff. So
I'm starting to use online accounting as well. I'm going to use QuickBooks for my online accounting. My accountant gets access to QuickBooks for $20 a month, so that's what I'm going to be doing.
Nice. Yeah, it was a toss-up between the two, and I was like, well, GoDaddy's a little cheaper, and I did use it previously when I had my other business, and it works good with PayPal. So that's why I was like, I'll just try this out for the year and see how we do. So let me get rid of this band that's over my face.
This is the first year we're going to separate all of business expenses and personal expenses. They're going to be a clear line drawn between the two starting in 2021.
Yeah, that's kind of what I had to do too, because I would be buying stuff with my PayPal account for me, but then I'm using the PayPal account for the business, and I'm like, oh, everything gets confusing then. So yeah, I got a separate credit card for the business, and
Yep, did the same.
All that. So I got one of those Walmart Capital One credit cards, so that when I go to Walmart and buy a bunch of Lego, I get 5% back right there.
Nice.
5% discount.
Is that 5% in cash or is it 5% in Walmart dollars?
I think it's cash back. You can use it if you want to gift
Either way,
card
Walmart dollars
or whatever.
Yeah, but you just put it right back into Lego anyways.
Yeah, but the funny thing is, they're like, your limit is $300, and I'm like, really? That's one shopping trip. So I asked to raise it, and they're like, no, and I'm like, really? My other card is like $10,000. This is $300. Come on, it's Walmart.
Credit limit is $300.
Yeah.
I've never heard one that low before.
I know, right? I was like, maybe that's just a starter or something, because my others are way higher.
Score 400 or something?
No, not at all. So I don't know what the deal is. But
what is the deal with that?
I was like, I went there once and I maxed it out, and paid it off. And I don't know what the deal is, but whatever. Let's see here. 50 caliber brick won their first used auction this morning. Where was that on 50 caliber? Thanks, Brixico. Just want to show you guys what you can do if you put your mind to it. So. Sean says, nice. I will have to get that. Does it walk you through your tax return? So right at what you can do is you can print out a whole, it's got all your tax information you need. It prints it all out on one form, and you can literally give it to your tax guy, and has everything on there. Or if you do it yourself, it should have everything you need. It's pretty simple. I pay a tax guy so that if it gets messed up, it's his fault. Oh, yeah. Sean said it's 5% cash back for 1 year. After that, I don't think you get the 5%. But that just means you close your account and open another one. Alex Garcia, I use GoDaddy bookkeeping. So it's owned by GoDaddy. It's just type in GoDaddy bookkeeping in Google, it'll come up. 50 caliber brick won a Goodwill auction. It was. So I actually won a Goodwill auction a couple days ago too.
Nice.
It had some terrible pictures. I'm not sure why I bid on it.
Probably because it was a good price per pound.
Yeah, it was like almost £5. Said it had some Duplo. The picture didn't really show any Duplo, but it had some weird shaped stuff. And I was like, oh, $11 I'll bid. And turns out I won that one and I lost like 10 others.
Yeah.
And then they're like,
shipping though.
No, I only bid on the one that's in the cities here, so I can go pick it up.
Oh, good.
Yeah, because you can search if you go. So if you go onto Goodwill, you can search by what store in your state. Like my state only has one store that sells on there, so I can only look at their Lego auctions because then I can go pick it up. But the thing is, you got to call them and schedule an appointment to pick it up.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I called them to schedule it, and then no one answered the phone. So.
I have bought a lot from the Goodwill. A lot.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like the new stuff or sealed stuff goes really high, but the used doesn't go that high unless it's like straight up minifigs. Then it's just ridiculous. But,
well, I figure if you're sticking to the $5 per pound and cost average, even with shipping and the Goodwill auctions, and if there's any amount of minifig in there, you're going to get your money back. Double, at least triple, 3, 4, 5 times your money back, depending on what scores you find.
Yeah. So you got £7 for $14 plus 16 shipping. So $5 a pound about. Yeah, search for the stores near you. If you have one near you, and try to just keep an eye on that because you save all that money in shipping if you can pick it up.
Yeah, and if you do it, stack them up because what they'll let you do is say, hey, I bought this, or I've won this auction, and I'm going to wait like 2 or 3 weeks before I come pick it up, and then I'm going to win a few more so that when you go there, you're loading your car up with about 10 different auctions, and you're not shipping in any. Then you save a ton on shipping that way.
There you go. Yeah. So that'd be sweet. Sean asks, Chris, where do you get Quicken for $20 a month through?
My accountant. The local people that I use for accounting and doing all my taxes, they're getting me access to Quicken through one of their suppliers for $20 a month. So I don't know who they get it through. So all I know is it's a local accountant that they're charging me $20 a month, and they're going to charge me quarterly for that.
Yeah, they probably have some wholesale thing where they get a discount and everybody.
Yeah, and I think it's a little bit. There's an incentive for them. For them when I use QuickBooks, because then they can process things quicker for my taxes at the end of the year.
That makes sense. Yeah, I hope well, since I didn't really make any money, I don't really have to pay much in taxes here on the Lego stuff. I owe the tax man a bunch of money from last year. So we're working on that. But I got 4 sorters set up now. I put out an ad, and the first ad, I put it on Nextdoor, and I only put my neighborhood because I didn't want 50 people messaging me.
Yeah.
I got no one, so I deleted it, and I opened up the ad to the next bigger area, because you can either do your neighborhood, your bigger area, and then it's just everyone that's around. So I did the bigger one, and then I got 3 people right away. Were like, oh, I'm interested in this. 2 of them were 16-year-old kids. I think it was mainly their moms wanted them to make some money.
Yeah, I get that all the time.
Their mom always messaged me, and I was like, does he have a phone number? And then the other one was some other lady that, I don't know, she does a bunch of odd jobs around. So, but 2 of them picked up their bricks today. So the starter box to see how they do and how they like it.
Okay,
Definitely
good.
gonna have to try to
starter
get
box.
someone to like learn brick stock to catalog it. So,
We always have people sort before they start to catalog.
yeah.
And that way they get familiar with the elements. You also kind of learn a little bit about the individual. So if they can sort through a 40-pound tub of Lego, then they kind of, if they want to, they can graduate to be a cataloger.
Yeah. And the 2 kids, apparently they've had all kinds of Lego, so they know more than the other 2, I think. But
I've learned that people not knowing about Lego or knowing about Lego sometimes helps them to get it correct. But not knowing, they're more willing to say this is a Lego when it's not a Lego. But sometimes when they think they know Lego, they'll put all this stuff in the troll box saying it's not Lego, and you open it up and it's like, a bunch of this is Lego. And it's like, I've never seen that Lego before. Well, Lego's been around for 50 years, so
yeah.
you can sometimes run into elements that are a little unique.
Yep. Well, that makes sense. So I figured Brickstock works on a Mac, right?
Okay, so in regards to Brickstock, I've got some news.
Okay.
So Brickstock was originally something called Brick Store. And the guy who created Brick Store got too busy and he kind of stopped developing Brick Store. Somebody picked up the code and created Brickstock.
Mhm.
And the guy who originally created Brick Store has gotten the time, he's gotten back into it, and he's rewriting Brick Store. And he's got a new version out. And they were talking about this on Evan's stream from Just a Brick in the Bucket yesterday. And I got a hold of the link, and there is a new version, and he's got it coded for Mac, Windows, and he's also got it coded for CentOS, or not CentOS, but like Linux.
Oh, nice.
And so there are more, but it's still very early developments because it's a complete and total code rewrite. I've downloaded it on my laptop, and I was messing around with it, and it's not quite there. However, it's a much smoother running interface. You're not dealing with old code. It's going to be great, and it's nice to see the development happening for Brick Store again. There was some conversation inside the GitHub that they were talking about changing the icon so that you can understand which one's Brickstock and which one's Brick Store. So I think within about a couple of months here, it'll be a good stable version of Brick Store out that we might be switching over to, because he's continued to develop it and he's taking input on features. And I'm like, there's so many feature possibilities to help people inventory and catalog parts more efficiently than what they are doing today. Just for example, one simple little thing that they don't have today in Brickstock is when you're searching for parts, when you change the input to colors. I can show it actually. Let me pull this up. Because you are.
Is it going to be free, or is it going to be you have to pay for it?
It's still complete. It's actually going to be free, and it's going to be better because right now the Brickstock version that you download, every 10 minutes or every 20 minutes or something like that, you get a little pop-up that says, register or pay. That's going to be gone. So it's going to be even better.
Nice. Yeah, I was trying to update my prices the other night. It took me 2 hours because I'd get halfway through and then it'd crash. Because I'm running it through a crossover app on a Chromebook. If you just wanted to update the price, but if you want to update the price and change a sale price, it really has to think hard. Like when you pulled up yours at your house and it was instantly, like I wait like 5 minutes for it to load.
Well, you got the processor of the Chromebook, right?
Yeah, so that might have something to do with it. So
okay, so I'm sharing the screen here. So when I go in to add a part, this little filter right here. So let's just do a simple thing here. Super simple. Let's just go to brick. And if I change this little icon over here, this is a really critical icon that people just don't kind of notice. You can say list with images.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're looking for a brick, you can see the image along with the brick. And then I can type in 2 space that 4. And if you got to have the spaces, otherwise, because if I take that space out, I don't get it. But I get it space. Here's a 2x4 brick, basic 2x4 brick. Right? Yep. But if I go to list with thumbnails, the filter feature is gone. And on the new one that just came out, that doesn't go away. It stays.
Oh, okay.
Still use that filter. He also added something over here for colors. I don't know that it's worth showing yet because it's still very early development. I feel like this is the stable version that I trust, that creates a good solid brick stock file that I can import and merge with our software.
Yep.
So, but yeah, learning the nuances of this, but everything else, like how the whole interface is, this is set up, feels a little different, but a lot of it is exactly the same. Exactly the same.
Okay, cool.
So that's
my wife has a Chromebook, or not a Chromebook, but a MacBook that she's not using because she has a new one for work.
Yep.
So it was just sitting there, so I erased it. I'm gonna put a brick stock on there and play with it.
Yeah.
Start that way, since I can't do it on the Chromebook really.
It is nice that he's building it. You could always, run some kind of a Windows emulator on a MacBook to get it to work, but now it actually comes with a Mac build.
Mm-hmm. Sweet. Well, that's good news. We'll have to keep checking in on that brick store.
Yes. I think that would be a good conversation inside your Discord. You should start a section in your Discord and get people talking about Brickstock or now Brick Store, because that's huge for people, especially if you're using used or if you want to reprice your whole store. This is just a tool that you have to have.
Oh yeah, for sure. So Steve says, first rule of Brickstock, save every time you do something.
Every time. Control S. Every time you make a change, because when that thing crashes and you lose all your work, especially if you've been changing drawer locations as you're going along, you're just done. Your inventory is all jazzed.
Yeah, I've had issues with because I stay up till like 1-2 in the morning putting parts away, and I'll just do it through Bricklink, and then they do their good old maintenance.
Yeah.
And like it's in the middle of when I'm changing drawer numbers, and then the page just stops reloading, and I'm like, what? So I was like, I got to be done by midnight because it just gets messed up after that. So
I'm part of the GitHub group, and on my phone, I'm constantly getting messages about the changes. This guy's been working on Brickstore all weekend.
Nice.
I don't like working till 1 o'clock anymore. I was so into this for a period of time where I would be up until 1 o'clock, and when I realized is the fatigue would set in, my eyes, when my head would play games, and I would type in drawer locations, and you'd come like a week later looking for a part, and it's like, there's 5 digits in this drawer location. I don't even have 5 digits in drawer locations.
That's why I got the scanners, so I can't make that mistake.
Yeah, that worked. Yeah, we're much better. We put barcodes on everything, so we're so much more efficient that way.
Yeah, because I made that mistake. I typed numbers backwards, and
man.
I'd spend hours just looking for parts through all the drawers. So, Bricksco says maybe you can get him on the show. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Who we want to get?
Whoever runs Brick Store.
I think he's German. I think.
Jeez, what's up with all these people overseas? They just know all this computer
they
stuff.
love their Lego. They're beyond us in the levels of a Lego enthusiast.
Jared, barcodes will prevent any typo errors if you have any. Or if you're dyslexic and type stuff backwards, it'll fix all of that.
So we did barcodes in the simplest way possible. I don't know if you guys know this, but Avery software has barcode section to it, and Avery provides the ability to build their labels for free if you just set an account up with them.
Yeah, that's what I used. It's super easy. You can even set up like QR codes. Fancy. So I put all my used stickers have a QR code, so if you scan it, it goes to my website.
So I know that Doug was getting ready. He's getting ready to build his store and put all of his cabinets together and finish out his basement. Mm-hmm. I wanted to show you guys how quick and easy it is, what you're talking about. So let's do this right here. Okay, so this is Avery in the section of right here. If you just click on QR and barcodes, and it's that easy. You come in here, add a barcode, you tell it where it is, or you get a spreadsheet. I mean, it is this simple, and we built these things I built these things in like a day. It took more time to apply the labels than to build this. So I was a little intimidated originally with barcodes, but using the Avery software with these return address labels was such an easy process. I don't know why I was so hesitant to do it, because it was so simple. What kind of labels do you print on when you're doing the label for Avery?
The ones I have, let me look, I got them right here. So I use the 5267. Let me show you here. 5267.
How many labels per?
There's 80 per sheet.
Okay.
They're 1/2 inch by 1 3/4.
Yep. So 5167 is the same size.
Yeah.
It's
So
the same.
it works great. You just got to make sure that. What I actually ended up doing, I'd make the spreadsheet. So I just make one column, because you can type in the first number you want. So if you want like A0001, you can just drag it down and it'll just make 2, 3, 4 down to whatever. And then you can go to B and drag it down. And that worked a lot better. Plus because sometimes if you just have it do it automatically, it'll like, I don't know. I seemed like I was wasting a few.
Yeah.
Because you'd have to do like all the A's and then print and then do all the B's. Whereas if you make the spreadsheet and import it, you can put whatever numbers you want in there.
Yeah, the way you're doing yours with the column names and everything being different, we just start off with A0001 and then just go on sequentially from there.
Yep.
Yours is, I imagine building a spreadsheet, yours would be a little bit easier, but you can just build a spreadsheet and drag it down. And I know I've seen you use Google Sheets, so you're getting that for free too.
Yep. So.
And I don't actually buy the Avery labels. I buy the generic ones off of Amazon.
How much do those run? Because I buy the Avery ones off Amazon. They're like $7.99 or $7 or something.
For how many actual labels? All right. So what we get is, the last time I bought it, I think I bought enough to like last me until our store is defunct, because I think we'll never use them up. I'm scanning. Man, I buy a lot on Amazon. I am scanning here. Okay, so that's business cards. We ran out of business cards again, but because we print our own business cards too. Okay, so the price that we pay for, no, there's business cards again. That's the one that we buy the most, is business cards.
I just go on Vistaprint and order like 2,000.
I like to be able to change our design, so we only just print a few at a time.
Yeah. David, they have templates for like everyone on there. You just put in the number of labels you got, and they got templates. You just fill it in. He says, is there a way to print the labels on the free UPS shipping labels? No, that'd be like way too big, I think.
That'd be, yeah.
But
you have to cut it all up.
Pay for cutting it, or the time you'd spend cutting it would.
Yeah, I don't think that'd be worth it. Wait, here it is.
That's Brick Shop. You have to change the size. On the screen that Chris just showed, where it has like the test label in the bottom right corner, you have to adjust the size there for your barcode. And if you adjust the barcode smaller, you can get the number bigger. I think Leaf Hunter, his have been the biggest that I've seen. It's kind of difficult to get the number super big.
I found it, we did it at like 30% of the barcode size. I can show you what we're talking about. But here's the labels that we get: 1,000 sheets, and that's 80 labels per sheet. So that's 8,000 labels for $12.95.
Yeah, that's pretty cheap.
Much cheaper than the Avery brand. And they're just as good as the Avery brand.
Yeah, I think I get like 1,000 labels for $8 or something. So if you're getting 8,000, that's quite a bit, yeah.
So what they're asking about in Avery, let me let me pull this up. Because we had to find kind of the sweet spot of what would print on those return address labels just correct enough. All right, so when
Hey, Will, thank you. We're hoping to hit 1,000 live on the stream tonight. Hopefully.
1,000 view, or we're gonna hit 1,000 subs.
Subscribers. Yeah, I'm at like 993, I think.
Okay, so let me share this again. All right, so I'm in Avery here, and I'm at the point where you're going to import data. So you go to spreadsheet, and now ideally I've created this spreadsheet in Google, but this is the spreadsheet that I would use. And then you just take this data point up here and you drag it to this location right here. Code 128 is what we were using. And then, okay, so here's the one that we did have on there. There's the one I just put on there. It gives you this complaint that you're out of range on the print, but it doesn't matter. So you take this label here and you just drag it on there and you just kind of make it fit to size. But now you see the label doesn't fit correctly. So what you do is you come over here, and I think it was 20%. And then it just fits nice and neatly inside that label range right there. And it's big enough for it to be scanned.
Yeah, I think that looks about how I have mine. Mine's like this.
Because you want this number here to be big enough to, yeah, it looks almost exactly the same. You want it to be big enough that you can read the number with your eyes visually, and then you have that barcode there to scan. And I was printing it so it was outside of the range and above the label, but then a little bit of the barcode would be on the label below it, so I was cutting them off. That was a mess. I didn't want to do all that, because if even a small portion of that label is stuck on the label above it, then you're scanning the drawer. Yeah, and you're getting the wrong number. So
the first time I did that, that's what happened. And then I had to like try to use a Sharpie and color out the one. And I was like, now it looks like crap.
It looks like crap. Oh yeah,
redoing the whole score. But I have mine set up so you wouldn't even actually need to see the number, because I have it set up identical to a spreadsheet. So like column A, column B, and then row 1, 2, 3. So the first of it's A3, you know, it's the first column, third cabinet down. And then there's only 64 drawers. So whatever number it is, it's the same on almost every single one. So
yeah, I'm curious about that. I would like to come up to your place and like do a pick one day when you have like 15 orders and pick them all at once or something like that. Just to get a feel, because we're kind of in our own little system here, but is it worth us to change? I need to actually experience it somewhere else.
Yeah, well, whenever you're up in my neck of the woods, let me know. The only problem I have right now is, so I have this big part, or the sorting table in the middle with all the storage under it. And then I have one small strip of cabinets where I've used on the behind my desk here. And it comes up with those cabinets before it comes up with the table cabinets. So I think I'm going to add like an A in front of the last row, because it's T, column T. I think I'm going to add an A there, or an AA, so that it comes up first. Because right now it's like I'm going back and forth. So, but it's only when I get ones out of those bins. So I'm going to have to fix how that pops up. But
yeah, our ideal system is, yeah, and you're trying to get there. I know you're trying to you want to walk through the whole thing once.
Yep.
You do that once a day, and that is efficient enough. Right now, I'm up to 26 orders for tomorrow morning.
Dang. I had like 18 the other day I had to pick. I was
28 now. So that means that we're going to go outside the realm of our alphabet, and our little cabinet that we've got here that we pick on only goes from A to Z. So I don't know what the guys are going to do. They're going to figure it out, but we're up to 397 lots on 28 orders, and that's going to go. Let's probably be 36 by tomorrow morning. I don't know what's going to happen over there.
Dang. I think everybody's getting that Corona money. It's like
it happened last time.
January, this order just like shot up. Yeah. As soon as people heard they were getting checks, like it's crazy.
I was at Walmart and there was people everywhere, TVs in their shopping carts, people arguing about what to get. There was just the parking lot was full of cars. Everybody's spending their Corona money. Okay. All right. I'm going to share one more thing with you guys because everybody shares numbers, but I'm going to give you guys the exclusive. because I'm not going to do my own video on my numbers for December, but I'm going to share it with everybody here.
Sounds good. I'm probably not going to make another video because I showed it here.
So this is what I had for December sales. 409 orders. And this, I did not make this report. This is all through ShipStation. Thank you, ShipStation, for all the work that they do well, I pay them, of course, so I get something for my money. We are doing some UPS. A small portion of it is UPS now. 7 UPS and mostly USPS. I had one eBay sale.
Nice.
So I found a custom minifig printed. It was a Star Trek. And I couldn't find it anywhere on Bricklink. And I was like, I don't even think that they've ever done Star Trek. Not even with Dimensions. They had a Star Trek person. So I posted it on the forum, and somebody said, yeah, it's a custom minifig. And they sent me the site. And I'm like, you should sell it on eBay. And I was like, cool, I'll get it on eBay. Sold for $1. And I'm like, what a waste of my time.
Yeah, you got to do like buy it now, like $8 or something.
Oh my gosh. I thought maybe an auction would be the right way to do it. Total waste of time, but it's gone. I shipped it out. Maybe some customer out there is happy to have a custom Star Trek minifig. And I know this number doesn't account for everything that we did activity wise, but what came in through ShipStation, because sometimes I'll have customers contact me and be like, we just want to buy direct from you rather than go through this whole, building a cart and stuff like that, and they'll come pick it up. I've had a few things like that, but
then there's no fees, so.
Yeah, that's right. No fees, and usually it comes in as cash, and there's no commission to PayPal as well. So we like doing that a lot.
Yep.
So when it says Great Brick Lab Manual, what that means is it wasn't imported automatically by ShipStation from PayPal. I had to manually create orders. This also, we stopped adding the amount of money it was coming in, because with Brick Freedom, we just go to the order page and we just click copy address and import it over, and we don't even bother putting in the cost anymore on manual orders. So that also does not account for anything that come in via Stripe.
Oh yeah, that's always a pain, because that goes to my regular account.
Yep. So, but this is everything PayPal. So we had a pretty good month.
That's just this month?
That's just December, yeah.
Oh, I was like, how did you sell 7,000 for the year? I was like, that's for the month. That's pretty good.
For some reason, this little overview thing isn't allowing me to do year.
Yeah, that's definitely good. You're beating Pops out there. I don't know if he was at 7,000. He was up there, though.
I tried to do a custom range and do a year just a little bit ago. Let me see if this will let me do a year's worth of data. All right, January 1st, December 1st, and we're going to select the PayPal store. And it's running right now. I'm a little nervous to see this number because I just know I'm going to have to pay a lot of taxes on this. But that's the nature of the game. You can't make money without somebody getting their cut.
Yep. Or you buy a whole bunch of stuff, but eventually you buy so much stuff you don't need to buy anymore. So that's how I'm at. I'm like, I don't have anything I need to buy for the store.
Last year, it was a bonanza because I ran the numbers before the end of the year last year. We went out and bought a vacuum for the store. We went out and bought 2 big Harry Potter sets for the store. I was like, I got to spend money. We're making too much here.
Yep. That's how I was at. I'm like, oh, didn't make any money this year, which will look great for when I apply for the EIDL grants for coronavirus.
Okay, so tell me about this because I'm interested. I heard you talking about it, and I don't know what you're talking about fully. Where do we do this at?
So the federal government has money set aside, and any small businesses, it's supposed to help small businesses that were affected by coronavirus in their sales.
Yeah.
But typically it counts anyone that has like an at-home business or side hustle also. And they would give you, it was supposed to be up to $10,000. And then they changed it last year to $1,000 per employee. So like if your wife helps you, she counts as 1,000. You're 1,000. Any other employee you have is 1,000, up to 10,000. So they changed things because they ran out of money. So I heard it might be coming back this month. If it does, I'll make a video. But I'm definitely going to apply for it because I didn't get it last year. But sometimes they want your last year's taxes to base it off of. And I didn't have them, so yeah. But yep, free money. Got to watch out for it.
Okay, the spreadsheet I got, or the export of this PDF I got from ShipStation is completely useless. Seriously, it's like there's so much data on there, completely useless. I've got to do a different way around this report to get the whole year. So I'll work on that for just a moment here. But I'm interested in the money. I would watch that video for sure. Yeah.
Now the ShipStation will bring in all your PayPal orders, but it doesn't bring in the Stripe orders. Is that correct?
Yeah. Yeah. For some reason, there's a Stripe connection there, but something about Stripe, it doesn't bring in everything over. So I've never been able to figure that out. But Stripe is like 3 to 5% a month.
Yeah, not that often.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I went to raw data reports. Maybe that was too much information.
Yeah, I'm still just using PayPal. Now, would ShipStation bring in orders from both my PayPal accounts? Because I have a micro account also.
I think, yeah.
In one account?
I can imagine. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. And I will tell you, if I was somebody like Pop's Box Shop and I was doing the eBay,
yep,
eBay is really nice with ShipStation, because what eBay will do is it'll import the order, and since he's putting his own photos on thing, ShipStation will actually show you the photo of the product that you have sold to that customer. Nice. You don't even need to go to eBay. It'll pull over the photo, and you'll be like, all right, package this up, all right. Then the tracking number that you create associated to that order will also go back to eBay.
Yep.
Automatically. So you don't even need to do anything except for just put the listed item up for sale on eBay. ShipStation is everything integrated with it. It's a very good connection to eBay. I wish it had that with either Bricklink or Brickall, which I think eventually it will be able to do that. I mean, it's an API call to import it. That's what Brick Freedom is doing.
Yeah, it'd be nice. I mean, because I use Pirate Ship for my eBay stuff, and it does that same thing. It does have your orders, and you just click it, and it's got everything there. But I don't know. I wish I could just go to one place to ship everything, but right now I just use Pirate Ship for overseas orders, and then I use PayPal for all the other orders. So let's see in the comments here. Everyone's talking about David. Brixco says, Nathan, can you bring David on maybe and have him show how he has his parts separated now? Says, I'll come on in a half hour or so, if that's okay. Yeah, that's fine. I'll send you the link, David. Hop on whenever. We'll be here till like 10:30.
I'm not going to stay the whole time. I'm just coming in to give you guys some quick tidbits of news.
I wish there was a faster way to fold these boats, though. I mean, I've been folding boats for a while.
How many? Well, you're going to get to a point where you have enough, right?
No, I got quite a bit to go. There's 8 in each drawer, and I have, how many drawers do I have? 3, 6, 9, 12. Let me add this up. My math is bad. 12 times 8. 96 drawers. What is that? I got to make 768 boats. So every drawer for maximum capacity.
Okay, so if you think like I do, here's what you might decide to do. Go about a quarter, no more than half, all right? Because you're going to get about halfway to making all your boats, and then you're going to be like, I want to change it.
I did like a few every so often when I'm waiting for brick stock to load. I got quite a few done last night because it was taking a while. Because I'm like, do I part out or do I like hold boats? The boats aren't making me any money, but they are making it nice. He says he has a faster way. I'd be interested in that.
Oh. it'd be nice if you could just like open it up and put it into a little mold and then just automatically get it to tape or something like that. That's what you want.
Yeah. I need a boat folding machine.
Yeah, boat folding machine. Yep. Well, I mean, those boats as they are not folded by hand. There's some machine that does fold them.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. And puts a dab of glue on there.
Yep.
I'm trying to run a report on the annual sales here, and it's just not working out very well. I know what I can do. I can open up the spreadsheet that I downloaded from Bricklink.
Yeah, it's interesting seeing like what all the other Lego stores are doing, like how much they're making based on if you do eBay, if you just do Bricklink, if you do Bricklink and Brickowl, if you do it full time or part time. Like there's so many variations that you could do.
All right, I know how I'm going to show you guys how much I did. I'm going to show you Brick Freedom.
There you go.
Brick Freedom has this great, amazing report that Steve did all by himself. Nobody else's help at all. I'm just teasing. This is a really good way of looking at the data, Nathan. You did a really good job here and shared that with Steve. You guys did so much good work developing this together. Okay. I feel like this number might be a little bit off, but that's the current inventory value there.
Yeah, that's how much inventory you have right now.
That number is a little bit different because we're not doing full integration, and I have a huge gap. Look at my gap right here, and you got to tell me how to fix this. If we look right here, I've got 17,000 lots in Bricklink and 15,827 lots in Brickowl. That's a huge variance.
You gotta go into the unmatched lots and then match them up with the Brickowl ID. It's gonna take you a while. You have that.
Well, okay, so because I'm not doing full store synchronization, it might be that Brick Sync, which is what I'm using to sync, is where the problem is at. Steve may not necessarily have a problem.
Click the menu up on the top left. We'll see if it's in there. And then go to, does it say unmatched lots anywhere?
See, I don't have that because I'm not doing full sync.
Oh, yeah, you don't have that. Here, that might be why then. I can show you on mine.
I've seen your video on that and I want to do it, but before I click out of here, before I turn this off, which I will in just a moment, total sales, 2,450. Let's see, annual gross. All right, so there it is right there.
Nice.
47,381. See some other interesting numbers we got going on here. Okay, so 1645 in Bricklink, 805 in Brickowl orders. Total items sold by store. How do I have a partial item sold?
Why does it say that?
It says 32,019.44 items sold in Bricklink.
I don't know.
I sent somebody a part of their Lego. It must have been the way the math did the work. And there's 15,000 items from Brickowl. And then, definitely looks like we're 80,000 in the used and just shy of 9,000 in new lots or items. $1,600 minifigures is what we sold.
Nice. David, I sent you the link whenever you're ready. Just hop on.
Most popular color sold throughout the entire year was black.
That's what mine's been. I'm like, maybe I should jack up the price on black. Like black, white, bluish gray, and dark bluish gray. Just jack the price up.
Well, this is what we do here. I don't know if it would work for you, Nathan, but when we put in a 2x4 tile, black, yellow, whatever color, and it's a new tile, yep. I take the price and whatever it is, and I multiply by 4 or more.
Yeah, those tiles always sell for some reason.
New tiles like that, they get scratched. So people are looking for brand new, nice looking tiles. So that's one way they're going to get their tiles. All right. So one thing I would like to see, what is week 1 and week 53. What is the difference here?
I guess that'd be the first week of the year, and 53 would be the last week of the year.
Okay, so what's the difference between week 1 and week 53 and January 21 and December 2020? Are those considered to be the same?
January is the whole month of 2021. So it's the
just
whole just 1 week, and then the other week. And
I kind of wish you could do.
month.
I kind of wish I could still get back to November, or I could have like a filter or something like that.
Yeah, that would be nice. Maybe he'll add that.
I'm sure he
live
will.
stream.
Okay, so Brick Freedom is the one that got me to a total for 2020. So thank you very much, Brick Freedom, for everything that you have done. I don't even know what this highest value item was, $349. I don't even know what that was.
Did you sell a set, maybe?
It had to be a set. I don't think there's any
set,
single
yeah.
item. And largest quantity item, does that mean largest quantity
How
item?
many of one item that you sold? So you sold 1,300 of one item.
Oh, nice. What is that?
It's probably Technic bins.
Bits and pieces.
All right, let me show you the. I'll show you the unmatched lots, which will make your thing. It's not going to be perfect because Brickowl doesn't have everything that Bricklink has. So let me go here. Up in the top left, you're going to go right here under inventory.
No.
It's gonna say unmatched lots. This is also where the
So I told him I had
automated.
an inventory.
Yeah, you got to have both stores synced, and you got to pay. And you'll have the unmatched lots, the automated price updates, and then the brick stock merge, where you can submit your brick stock file, and it will put all your remarks in there, and then send it back to you. So
we ran into a feature that we use with BrickSync that it doesn't exist with Brick Freedom yet. That has me a little cautious of jumping into Brick Freedom 100% yet. It's a load prices command. If you just want to go in and change prices to a large group of items, you can't. I don't know that you can do that with a merge. You would. I don't know if it would just update the prices if you did an import.
yeah, I don't know.
I don't know about that. So, but we do.
You can just go on Bricklink and click update prices.
Yeah, that's what
You
you have
can
to
increase
do.
the price, I guess. You can't like set it to anything. That's the only problem they don't have on there yet. But all right, so we'll get to this. So this is the unmatched lot. So I have 55 lots that are not matched from Bricklink to Brickowl.
Wow.
1.1% of my inventory. So not very much. This first one here is my sig fig, and there's no picture, of course, because it's only on Bricklink. So don't look at that. But this head here, I added in the Brickowl ID number here, but Steve's super busy if everyone's doing this, so he hasn't been able to approve it. He mentioned these ones. He's got his name there, that these are not on Brickowl because they're sold in a pack, where I separated the pack out because you make way more money doing that. Especially for these goo ones, you'll sell them for $1, but if you part them out, you sell them for like $5. So.
Yeah, do that all the time over here too.
Yeah, so that's what a whole bunch of these are. The sticker I had to add into Brickowl, so I put the ID number. See if there's something new. I go through this like once every week or two.
And it's nice if you fix it for you, it fixes it for everybody.
Yeah, so once Steven adds it, then this part will be set for everyone. So as more people join the program and more people sync these, the database gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Eventually, you won't have to. But yeah, so I have 3 here that I've uploaded recently. And then I think there's one more page. Yeah, a couple from an Avenger set. So, and some minifigs I just loaded. But yeah, so once you find the number on Brickowl, you just copy the Brickowl ID, paste it in here, whatever it is. And then there's nothing to click. So you just hit enter on your keyboard and it will save it. So like, let me just show you live right here. I'll go get this one. Go Brickowl. Because what happens is I'll add it in here, and if it gets approved right away, chances are it's going to sell on right away.
Are you on a separate screen? I can't see that.
Yeah, I got to pull up the other screen here. Hold on. Let me just add my screen in here. So we'll share this one. Brixico, there's a waiting list. I heard it's over 100 people again now.
Is it still up over 100?
Well, it went down to like 20, and then we were promoting it, and it's over 100 again. So everyone is liking it.
It's a good sponsor to have for the show.
Yeah. All right, here we go. So this Ninjago, it's from the Ninjago arcade. Ninjago arcade.
You said a new Ninjago set that was revealed. I think they accidentally revealed the new modular set for Ninjago coming out.
Oh, I think I seen it the other day. Pretty big one, right?
The guys at Brick Vault did a video on it yesterday, and it's got a lot of really cool parts to it that would be a great one to have if you want to increase your lot count.
Nice. See, no one in the U.S. is even selling this set on Brick Owl. But I parted all mine out, so too bad. So we'll go to the inventory here. It's this guy I need. Click on him.
Leloy, that's my middle name.
Nice. And then you want the Brick Owl ID, which is the Brick Owl identification number. So we will copy that, and we'll go back over to Brick Freedom here. And I'm just going to paste it in there and hit enter. And it'll reload the page, and it should be saved. So yeah, Brick Owl ID
Nice.
is one. So that's how you do it. Initially, when you set it up, you're probably going to have a bunch. Just take some time, go through it. And then as you load new parts, just go through and add them in here. I mean, I was up to 7 pages at one time. So they're getting added slowly but surely. So yeah, that's how you do it. And then once he approves it, this will be synced into Brick Owl. And then eventually your lots will get closer together. So like I'm at 5,122 and Brick Owl's at 5,067. So those ones that aren't on Brick Owl, that's why the difference is right here. So hope that helps you guys. Yeah, see I'm at 5.7 orders for this month already. Pretty good.
What is David's question? Have you ever ranked on Bricklink?
No, I've never ranked. I know Sean is ranked down there pretty good. He's second, I think. Yeah, aren't you guys, Chris? You're like 16 or 17 or something on Bricklink. Oh. Wow, he just left. He'll be back. Here he is.
Sorry, I clicked on the wrong thing. I was going to click on the rankings, and I clicked away from this tab. All right, let me get my stuff straight here. Yes, so let's look at my ranking here. I'm pulling up.
JT Brick says he was 104 on Brick Freedom, and he went live last week.
I know the guys here in the store have a goal to get us up in rank, and I love the goal, and they're really good at it. But the higher they get, the lot count increases, and when the lot count increases, the orders increase, and then it's kind of like your orders come in, and you start to tail off on your ranks again, and then you just kind of So get it up there, feel the accomplishment of it, but don't be beat up when you come down, because right now we're pretty high. We're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. We're number 13 right now, and this is United States only by lot count. And this is including those stores that don't do instant checkout. And I think instant checkout stores are kind of a different breed of store than those that are managing themselves via instant checkout.
Yeah, instant checkout is sweet. That's almost everything I do.
I think instant checkout is just a different level of operating your model. And the real competition that we have is with those that are doing instant checkout. So if I change this,
Are you not doing instant checkout?
oh no, we absolutely do instant checkout. I'm
Oh.
saying I want to compare myself to people who are doing instant checkout only. So you can click this little box here and just go instant checkout, and then that puts us at 1, 2, 3, 4. We're number 9.
Dang.
So is bulk brick bank? Is that Sean?
Yeah, so Sean's number 2 in the U.S.
Yeah.
because his lots are way up there. He's got to work harder so he could be AZ Bricks.
So we've been selling since May of 2017. And now I have a question for Sean then. Is that like you're brand new to Lego 2017, didn't even do anything else business-wise, or did you like have another job and then leave that? That's my question. Because we were so close. We were also in 2017, February 17th, 2017.
Yeah. So like Sean says, the problem with that ranking is that isn't like he doesn't have 28,000 individual lots, like separate lots. Bunch of those are multiple. So every time you add parts to the store, you just add new lots. You don't consolidate lots. So he probably, I don't know what he has for actual lots. Sean, do you have any idea what your actual lot count is if you consolidated everything? Oh, look, he even has a little Lego logo up there. That's what I should do. That's fancy. I didn't think of that.
Isn't it already kind of just a given that you're looking for Lego if you're here?
Huh. I'm going to steal that idea, Sean.
Here's a perfect example of what he's talking about right here. So this dark bluish gray bracket, 93,274, is in 2 locations. He's got 16 there and 5 here, and they're both new, different price.
Yeah, so he probably got them out of a certain set, and the average price was, whatever. And then he got the other ones from a different set, which had a different price because he paid a different price for it. And that's how that works.
Well, I tell you what, I know his sales are up there. So, well, I do know that I would do it this way. But the model seems to be working because customers are bringing in the sales. I mean, look at his numbers. I mean,
yeah,
5,273 orders.
Sean, do you store all those same parts together? Like you have separate lots, but are they all in the same bag? Because if that's the case, you could essentially just consolidate your store and do your costs by average if you're keeping track of that. But yeah, he definitely has a lot of lots. So I would say he's probably way up there by you, Chris.
Okay, so for us right there, if those are in different locations, that would just be an overly large amount of space that you would need. And here he's got color, quantity, selection, fast. Okay, so yeah, international shipping. Yeah, Sean, you're doing a lot of interesting things here with your lots. I don't know that I get it.
So every time you add a comment like that, and you add a new part of that same one, it will make a new lot. Because I started adding a comment in saying like free shipping over $100, thinking I'd be sneaky. And then every time I uploaded stuff, I was getting duplicate lots. So I had to go through and delete all my comments.
So if I search for this comment here, can I do that? Is that possible to search for this comment? And then I can see everything that was added at the time he created those lots. Or no, it looks like it's a general comment that he's used quite a bit. Wow. That's an interesting way to get people to draw attention to this. So I have so many questions about this.
Just put every 1 by 1 and make a separate lot, and you'll have double your lots.
Oh, we would go through the roof. But then the guys would be walking for miles picking parts.
Yeah. All right, we got David here. Let's have David join us quickly. Welcome, David. How's it going? Oh, he was here. He left. He'll be back.
I saw him there.
There you go. He's back. Let me get him in here. Coming for you, David. I'll save you. Here you go.
Okay. Yeah, I froze earlier. That's why I just dropped out.
Nice.
Yeah. So, yeah, I kind of remodeled or redid my store. Got rid of all the stack-ons. They're all empty right there. And the rest are in my basement.
Nice.
And so the rest are all Sterilite drawers.
Wow. That's a great view of the store right there. All that. Wow.
And then I have 2 islands. So one could be like a part out table, one could be a packing, picking and packing.
Yeah, because you had the stack-ons on top of the tables there before, right?
For a little bit,
Yeah.
because I needed to move everything from the stack-ons into the drawers. They were on the wall before, or along the wall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but they, I think they, like James said, they took up too much space.
Yeah.
They're not deep enough, so I like the Sterilite drawers. For the same amount of space, you get more. But yeah, if you have more space, the stack-ons work better.
Mm-hmm.
Another issue I had with them was a lot of dust was getting on them. I had to vacuum them every other day. Do you notice that, like the handles and everything gets really dusty?
No, I don't really notice that in here. I
don't
mean,
have, yeah.
I vacuum the floor like once a week, but that's about
I
it.
do vacuum the floor, definitely. But I've noticed the ones when I was doing it from 4 high and I had it all the way down to the floor. Yeah, the bottom ones would just be crazy amount of dust. That's why I kind of got them off the floor too.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think that I probably should have done that, but the way I have it set up, I don't screw them into the wall. I just have them stacked on top of each other.
Okay.
Yeah, and I tape them all together, and then I tape the top part to the wall. It's kind of like pretty shoddy work, but I didn't have any issues with it while I did it that way.
Now, did
I
you
can
close
show
your
you,
store to redo all this work?
No, I did it piece by piece, little by little, and
Wow.
kept it open because December was when I did it. It was very stupid because that's a busy time.
That is a crazy busy time to do that work.
And before I did that, I actually brought shelves in and raised everything up, and I tried to bring my overflow into this same room, trying to get everything in one room. And I had about 18 inches of walkway in between the drawers. It was really bad. Yeah. Let's see what else. Right now I have everything like set up to start right here, and then kind of go around, and then back down like this other end of the middle aisle, and kind of loop around. And I noticed I put the 3 biggest categories first along the ends here. And I would say a lot of my orders, probably 90% of them, I only have to hit those places. It's bricks, plates, and tiles. So, and that includes modified and round and decorated or whatever. So right here, it's bricks. And, I start with 1 by 1. Those are, and then there's the 1 by whatever. So I kind of try and follow Bricklink. And I got the 1 by 2s. 1 by 3, so forth. All bricks, and then brick arcs or arches.
Wow.
Brick modified.
Now, are you putting remarks locations for these things?
I actually am. So it's kind of weird. So I'll do brick, A, and the number. So that's what I put in the remarks. Except I would put like a 1 in front of brick, plate, or tile because I want that to go first. And then my second section is slope, technic, and wedge. Those are like the next three largest.
Mhm.
And after that, I kind of go back alphabetically. You know, aircraft, or was it aircraft, antenna, bracket, or bar, bracket, chain, so forth. But most of my orders are just bricks, plates, tiles, and then sometimes I'll hit slope, technic, and maybe one or two of the others. So it's really, really simple. What helps a lot is not when I pick, everything's within its category. So when I pack the order, I can pack everything together in one bag really quick. I don't have to find all the plates and put them together, because that's how I pack my orders. I don't dump a whole bunch together. I try and keep the categories together.
Mm.
And
You're very organized, David.
Yeah.
Very organized. If I was a builder, it would just be like a paradise to build in.
Yep.
Yeah, it would be nice to build. I thought about doing it the way James did it, with it organized by color, but I don't have enough space for that.
Okay, that was my next question. So the space you have, you're capitalizing that, and you don't have room for growth, or you're not planning on growth now?
I can hit 1 million parts right now in this
Okay.
room, but I have overflow too. So, so as you can see, I have, bricks obviously have way more, gray bricks than this, but I have an overflow of bags of gray or black or white. And when this runs low, I'll grab some, pop it in here, or the other way around. If this gets too full, I'll take it to the overflow. This just lets me, gives me access to the parts really quick. And I think the way I price everything, people don't buy a lot of each. They don't buy in quantity, so I don't need to have quantity there. I just need a handful or something there so I can grab the part quickly.
I've had the same, idealistically, I've had the same issues. Well, the same buying strategy from our store. Like they'll add like one orange 1x2 plate, and we have like 700 of them, but they'll add one because they're only buying to what they need instead of everything that they could possibly just dream of having because of the price.
Yeah. There are different strategies. Some people will buy a lot if it's cheap. Some people don't care. They just need one. They just buy one. And I'm looking for the people who just, they don't care about the price. They just need that and they buy it.
Yeah.
I think what I've tested out this year, so far it's worked with my pricing. I was surprised by it. At first I had a high because I didn't want orders. I'm trying to grow my store. So, but it seems like I'm probably gonna just keep it this way because it's working. In November, my sales passed 10,000. In December, it passed 12,000.
Damn.
And just Bricklink. I didn't even touch Brick Out. And then January, so far it's been pretty good. So.
And you run this by yourself?
My wife helps. Yeah.
So how many hours a day are you picking orders?
I do this full time because my main business is dead because of COVID. I would say if I like the orders I pick about $200, $100 to $200 worth of an order within 1 hour.
Okay.
So if I have, $400 worth of stuff, it takes 2 to 3 hours, between me and my wife.
Okay, so that's two people.
Yeah. And then parting out sets, it's about $200 worth of parts per hour into the store. Okay. And this is average pricing. So now when I sell, the quantity I gave you, that's 3 times. So you have to divide by 3 if you're going by 6 months average. So it's not 200. It's not 200 an hour. It's more like $60 worth of stuff an hour for average pricing. Yeah, sorry, the numbers get a little bit screwy there.
No, but you basically broke down the numbers of saying, am I paying myself like if I had a full-time job, what would I be getting paid per hour?
Exactly. Yeah, because my main business, I was doing fairly well. I was in the entertainment business. and I never got into the Lego business because it never paid me well enough. And I just did it as a hobby. I rather spend the money and, just, but now that I turn into a business, I'm trying to maximize my profit per time. Yeah.
Do your ambitions include stepping away from this and letting somebody else run it for you?
Yeah, at first I was, but I think the way I have everything set up, I'm gonna just be the one in control for a bit.
Yeah.
Because if I wanted to hire out, I would make it just like your store or Nathan's store, um, because that's a lot more foolproof than the way I have it set up. I mean, right now, even I just found out my wife had picked a couple orders last week and mixed a couple things. One of the customers emailed me. It's a modified plate with the pinholes on the bottom. Some of them have one pinhole,
Yep.
another one has two, and
Yep.
then so she got those mixed up. And when I checked, I didn't pay attention. So, if I had it set up the way I had before, I wouldn't have that issue because I pull out a drawer, it's that one. I won't mix them up.
Gotcha.
I
David,
could also fix it. Yeah.
we got a question for you. Doughboy asks, after COVID is over, if ever, are you going to go back into your old business? Or
Oh yeah, of
will you
course.
reopen your old business as backup?
Oh yeah, my old business is I do balloon animals for kids' parties, and I love doing that, and I'll still do it, up to I'm 80 years old or something if I can, but I might scale it back. I won't work as much, but it's
I
okay
still don't
because
know how you can make so much money doing that.
doing what? Doing the balloons?
Yeah.
Oh no, well it depends on the city. Like if you're in a major city, LA or New York, Chicago, you can charge $250, $300 an hour.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So
That's
well, I'm
You
in
must be pretty
Cleveland.
good though.
I'm in Cleveland, so I don't charge that much, probably only half. So
I don't think people would pay me that much to make balloon animals because they're just going to get a bunch of snakes.
yeah. Well, I am one of the best in the area, so I think that's probably why I'm successful at it.
Do you make those big, huge, gigantic, elaborate hats that take like 10, 20 minutes to make?
I can, but I try to keep it within 5 to 10 minutes at most. But a lot of things I can crank out in a minute and a half to 2 minutes. That's elaborate enough that people would like. So I go pretty fast. Yeah.
I'm surprised you haven't started a YouTube channel on like how to make balloon animals.
Well, actually, my store name, BBB Brick Store, BBB stands for Balloons, Bricks, and Beyond.
Oh, fancy!
It's a brand that I'm hoping to grow out, but I haven't finished.
I love it.
So I want to do stuff with balloons and then bricks, and I've made a bunch of stuff, other crafty stuff, like with beads, perler beads, 3D stuff like that look like Lego and other stuff. So just stuff like that I want to work on, and I've got two boys that like doing the same things, so I'm thinking about doing a YouTube channel maybe of that, but that's a ways down the road. So
nice.
I think someone else had a question. Leaf Hunter. Okay, yeah. For Leaf Hunter asks, how do I determine if I have overflow or if I'm out of a part? In the remarks, I just add a plus sign at the end. I don't know. How do you do it, Chris, to specify if it's an overflow?
So what we do is, since we have understock overflow, let me show you here. So like these ones right here, that's an overflow. And what it'll be is it'll have like the one over there is 1x4 brick, and it's sitting here in drawer number whatever U2591, and then it'll be U2591 comma lower 1, 2, or 3, and then there's a whole bunch down in the lower, and you just grab that, and you can either restock the drawer on top or just pull from there if you're getting like 100 of them or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you do a comma and then lower. I add a plus sign, and then in my overflow room, I have it organized by the drawers, I guess. It's
Yeah.
in order. It's a little bit weird. I don't know if it works that well. I like your method, Chris. Like my hope is if I ever move to a bigger place, to do something like what I do and have just the drawers within like reach, maybe from here to here,
Yeah.
and then on the bottom and on the top have overflow
Yep.
of what doesn't fit in these drawers, and then maybe even have side to side, but with these drawers, so I can pull out and grab a few things. Maybe I'll have an aisle of bricks, an aisle of plates, an aisle of tiles, whatever, and you can kind of just go through everything like at a supermarket.
Yeah. Yeah, I added some on the top row. We had I redid a section over on the other side of the store on that first turn, and pulled out all of these short acro mills that I had originally bought and put in full size acro mills. And I was like, hey, we got all these short ones. Let's just fill up the top row. And we were giving it some letter names, and we were going to do an upper, and I got shot down by my inventory manager, and he's like, I don't like it at all. Can we just take it all out? And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
But
it's definitely better to keep it simple.
Oh my gosh, yes. Do not overcomplicate it, because with the moment you start making it really complicated, there's a guy in our area who runs his own store, and he watches our videos, and we've kind of collaborated on a few things. And he flat out told me, he's like, I'm the only one that can run my store. If anybody else tried to pick parts, they would know where anything is at. And that's never been my goal. Is I've always had in mind to say, how do I hand this to somebody else so that if I get interested in something else, I can come when I need to, but I don't need to if I don't want to.
Yeah. I know with Bricks on the Dollar, he says he has to keep it really simple, foolproof. Each drawer, one lot. He doesn't even use dividers, just because he trains like high school students or something, or college students to pick, and he doesn't want
all of his kids.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, we have a new person starting on Tuesday, so we're really going to get a test. This person's a little concerned that they have like zero Lego experience. They're a little concerned about their ability to adapt to what we're doing. So we're going to learn a lot about how simple our system really is if they can just pick it up and start picking parts right away, because that's where they're going to start.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Nathan, do you want to fold some food trays? I want to just critique on or help you improve your speed.
Sure. Let me get the camera set up here for my live action. Oh, hold on. Maybe I can get it to go. I need something heavy.
As he's getting set up, one of my concerns with my guys, I love Kyle and I love Steve. If we ever get this to the point where it's more business and less fun, I just think they're just going to lose interest. They have so much fun in the store right now, and it's because we're small. It's because we're manageable. One of my concerns as well.
Got the Jelly Belly dispenser.
Oh my gosh!
Look at
I
that.
have one of those.
Oh yeah.
That's too
All
much.
right. So first, I peel both ends and flatten it. And then I grab some hard and I go across, make sure that the creases are nice and crisp. And then fold these two in, hold it like that. And then I take that. Get that side. Fold the other two in.
Hey, look at you. You can work at the Chinese restaurant now.
Oh, look over there now.
Yeah,
There we go.
Nathan and James can open a restaurant with the soup, the soup containers and everything.
Gonna have origami contest.
Yep.
And if you buy the 3-pound, you can just put two together and make a sweet box to ship your Legoland.
I don't know how sturdy they are.
Yeah,
What's the cost
I
of
bought
that box?
3-pound and I decided I didn't want them, so now I have them.
3 pounds are fine. You can use them. All right, let me go on my computer and join the stream through there. I think I can get a better angle than my phone. 1 second.
Will Harper has a great question. Why are you making these, Nathan?
Oh, let me grab a drawer for you.
There you go. That's a perfect picture right there, David. I made them for mine as well, but I only have like.
So you
like
could have
6
this,
parallel drawers.
or you could have this. See?
Yeah. And if you have the advent calendar sets,
I've got 2.
you can cut them and get a little.
Yeah, those are like these.
Yeah, we use them to pick the orders.
Nice.
And then-
That would work good.
So I have that's kind of my picking section there.
Do you guys pick one order at a time, David?
I do, and then I ship them all in boxes, even though if it's 10 parts.
How much is a box?
It's free from UPS.
Wait, you get those boxes free from UPS?
Yep.
Well, how did you get the brown boxes? I need to find
you go
them
to their
still.
you go to their site and you order it. It's called security boxes, and you can get bigger ones as well. But I've been shipping UPS since December 10th because USPS is really bad here where I live. I've had people wait 4 weeks to get their stuff. They ordered Thanksgiving and didn't get their stuff till maybe a couple days before Christmas. So I switched to UPS, and because UPS has a $1 minimum, I don't care. I just ship everything in that box, and everything I just put down 1 pound, and just print out the labels. I don't have to weigh it, stick it on, and the boxes are free, so that's a plus. I increased my shipping price and my overall parts price, so it basically evens out.
Do those brown boxes, do they say like UPS on it, or could you use them for like?
No, it's completely. Let's see, I'll show you one.
All right, so I found security box small and security box medium.
Yeah, it's small. It's this is the small. Medium's a little bit bigger.
Medium?
tell
Do
you
you ever
the
use
size.
medium?
I have not. But
How much
if
is in a
you-
case?
50 for the small. I think 50 for medium too.
All right, I'm getting me a case.
Yeah. No, I'm already. I finished one case. I'm on my halfway through my second case.
Dang.
Yeah, leaf
I mean,
hunt.
if it's
Leaf hunt
free,
are
you
these-
can't really complain.
Yeah, these are Dixie cups, and I use it in my drawers as well for the smaller lots.
But I'm just going to go ahead and throw in some labels here because they let me do it every time I log on.
Did you get the 6,000 case yet?
It's not available to me. I can only get the roll.
Oh.
I got the 6,000. I got the old ones. Yeah.
How do you?
Yeah, I got a
find
roll
it?
and what was that,
printing
Chris?
I don't know where Fanfold is at. I've looked for it. I can't find it.
Do you have your account set up through PayPal or no?
My account was set up through ShipStation.
Oh, that's why. If it's through eBay or ShipStation, you only get the roll. If you set up, or if you go to PayPal, click UPS and set up an account with PayPal
It puts the PayPal account on your other account, and then you can order the fan fold 6,000 case, which will last like forever.
All right, he's going to show you how to fold.
All right, let me make it big. Hold on.
All right, so basically, I'm doing everything that you've done so far. I'm ripping. Okay.
Yep.
Now I try and cut it down to to minimum movements or steps.
Mhm.
So instead of like if I fold this down, I'm not gonna run a pen through it. I think that takes too much time. Basically, I folded two long sides together, and then in one motion, I fold that, and that kind of folds the sides at the same time.
Oh, I see.
And then I go to the other side, do the same thing, and then basically let go, and it opens up. And I will just grab it with my fingers, the two long sides, use my thumb, and push this in, and kind of pinch it a little. And then it's done. Now I have the flaps on the outside, not on the inside.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And then I'll grab two pieces of tape. And then I'll line this up. And I tape it here, across the middle, and through the top. And it's done. Just one piece of tape per side. You don't need two. And then it's pretty secure.
Yeah, I think that's better than how I was doing it.
Yeah. And what I do is I'll have my kids rip, maybe 100 or 200 of these, and I have a big stack. And then I'll fold maybe 50 to 100 at a time. And then just take the tape, line them along the edge of the table, and then just start taping them. So kind of like an assembly line. So.
Nice. All right, let's see here. Whoever thought we would all be adults here learning how to fold paper trays.
Hey, adults who are clever and innovative, they come in all forms.
I'll try to find a link on Amazon for you guys.
Okay. My minifigures are just in drawers. I have them bagged and then put them in drawers that have numbers. That's it. So I have right now about 50 drawers. They're kind of like the Sterilite drawers, about the same size. And I'll have maybe 20 different minifigures in there. But I've been parting out sets, so I have multiples. It's usually I won't have like single minifigures, 20 or 30 of them in a single drawer. That's harder to find. I might have 5 different minifigs and 10 of each or something in a drawer. And then let's see, the UPS box. So like this, folded up there, 9 inches by 7 by 3. And you don't really need tape. They're like the kind where you fold it in, and then the side folds, and then it's got that, I don't know what you call this, and you kind of push it in, and it just locks in. I do add a little bit of tape just to secure it. And I also cut, this is rounded. I cut it straight because it is so hard to open up. And I'm pretty sure the buyers would be really pissed off trying to open up the box. And then I have my logo here, which I just print out and I tape it on. I'm not as fancy as Chris with his stickers.
I got a stamper.
Well, I get the color printed at a local library. It's free. They have free color printing there.
What?
You get
Chris is
like
going to the library.
$10 worth of color printing a week or something.
Oh, that's funny.
I don't think you can print stickers. You can't like give them your sticker sheet and like, can I ask if you can print the color on there? Maybe
this
they
like-
could. I should try that one day.
Is this like FedEx? Can I just like give you this and you bind it and print it for me? David, Daniel asks, what's your storage system for minifigs?
Yeah, I answered it earlier with.
Oh, did you? Oh, I missed
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I was daydreaming, thinking about food boats.
But so I have 4,080 drawers, the stack-ons.
Yep.
I am planning on keeping them for my minifig room. I'll have one room just for figs, used and new, and those will be like for the parts, fig parts and accessories. So because one of my goals is to collect every single minifigure, and I have my collection, and then I have extras from all the bulk lots that I purchased, and those would be like for sale that'll go in the fig room.
Jeez, you're gonna be competing with Pop's Block Shop there with figs soon.
Oh, with the figs, like I like watching his stuff because he'll point stuff out and be like, "Oh, I knew that," or so.
I'm like, I don't know anything he's pointing out.
Someone wants to see the my personal collection.
All right,
Right now
that's
they're in
my
the
time, guys.
basement.
I'm going to set out.
All right, Chris, thanks for joining us. Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks,
Have a
Chris.
great day.
Have a great week, guys.
See you. Oh, wow. We're at 2 hours, aren't we? All right. What were you going to show us? I'm going to see what we're at for subscribers.
Yeah, someone wants to see the my collection. Right now they're in the basement. They're in an area where the lighting's not good, so it'll be pretty dark anyway. But I'm close to collecting everything. I'm probably about 90% there. 95%, not counting Friends or Disney Princesses or Town. I think everything else, even for juniors, you know those bigger figs, I'm missing like 2 or 3 of them, and I have the whole collection.
Nice.
They're only 50 cents a piece. So.
Yeah. Brixico wants to see the UPS brown box again.
Let me see if I can get the bigger ones. I think I have some in the closet.
Sean says, "Oh, you don't have any friends."
So this is the small, and this is the medium. They come flat like this. You can fold it.
Would you say those would fit in a blue USPS post box easily?
Oh, maybe they might fit.
That's where I deposit all of my packages, in the mailbox. So my mailman is like super annoying, and the mail place, they're only open for like 4 hours a day.
Yeah.
And it's always
If you
when
have
I'm
10 of
busy.
those, if you have 10 of those, you're basically gonna stuff the blue mailbox.
I did that with the priority boxes. I shove one in there and it jams it so no one else can put anything in. Well, that's cool.
I have mini dolls, but I haven't cataloged them, and I'm not actively collecting them. You know, if they come in a lot, I'll just throw them in a drawer that's all mini dolls. But I have no desire to collect them. You know, they're not, to me, they're not really a minifigure. So
Yeah, they're just like a doll.
I mean,
A
they're
mini
nice. Well, here's the thing. If I wanted to collect them, it wouldn't be hard because they're very cheap. You
Yeah.
can get Yeah. So, and same thing with town. I haven't been collecting the city minifigures because they're really cheap to get. So I'm not really worried about those. The hardest would be Star Wars. I'm trying to finish my Star Wars collection, but the prices have basically doubled in the past 8 months because of COVID. Everyone's been buying them with their, checks. And it's bad for me if I'm trying to collect it, but it's good if I start selling all the extras that I have.
Yeah. Well, if anyone needs CMFs, a lot of them are on clearance at Walmart. So
See, really? Which
the
ones?
poly bags and CMFs I've seen on the app are cheap. People are getting the CMFs for like $270 to $290, and poly bags are like $3, somewhere as cheap as 50 cents. I think it was Brixico got a whole bunch of the poly bags off the Walmart website for 50 cents. But I went to a couple, and the shelves are like just bare. There's like nothing. Like they didn't even have to clearance the stuff, and it's sold.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, my God. And even Target's like, they went from 4 aisles of Lego to barely 1 aisle now. So I don't know if they're just planning on not many coming out or what, but.
No, the new Ninjago sets came out, and my sons really wanted one.
Mhm.
And we went, and that's all they had. They had the new ones. Everything else was empty, or they had other toys on their shelves, but they were able to still stock the newest sets.
Oh, weird. Yeah, all the Ninjago ones are gone by me.
Yeah.
Critterbug says, Nathan, won't USPS pick it up? Yeah, probably, but that guy doesn't show up till like 5. I've had him deliver mail as late as 8 o'clock. I have one mailman for my city, so. And the guy that runs the post office, he's so old, I think he should retire. We need some new young people that have energy. So I just shove them in the mailbox. Oh, yeah. So Will Harper says Life Brick Studios got 50 Harry Potter CMS for 50 cents each.
That's crazy.
Cheap. I found the Mario poly bags were $3 at Walmart when I was there, but it was the Mario code thing. So like
the mushroom?
Yeah. I didn't buy it. They had a whole stack of them.
Yeah, I don't think those pieces sell. I have 3 or 4 of them, and I haven't sold any.
Yeah,
I parted out 3 of every Mario set, minimum, and I haven't sold much of it.
I parted out the Bowser Castle, the big one. 2 of those. I built all the minifigs except for the Bowser. I put them in a bag with all the parts, and then I found the directions online, and I sold both of them because they sell for $36, and then they can just build it themselves. You send them the link to the directions.
No, didn't you have it built, and then someone was giving you, like, telling you shouldn't build it or something, and then you just took it apart?
Yeah, pretty much. And then
I remember that on a stream once.
Yeah.
And then you write never assembled on the comments, right?
Jared found a stash of 158 at a Walmart of poly bags, I think. Oh yeah, the Star Wars one.
Wow, Nexo Knight set for 65.
Dang.
I did find Mighty Micros set. The little set with the two superheroes with the short legs and a vehicle. I found one at Walmart, and it was $5, so I just bought it. But I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I'm not gonna part it out. It's just one set.
Put it in your store for sale. I put some sets I bought for sale, not thinking they would sell, and they actually sold. And I was like, holy crap.
Yeah, that's true. Like I have these are all the single. Most of them are single sets that I have. That I'm still not sure what I'm gonna do with.
Put them all on Bricklink. They will sell.
These I'm parting out. So these are the Monkey Kid sets I got over Black Friday. I got 3 of every set except for one set which had all the it had duplicate minifigures that other sets had, so I didn't need that one. Mainly I got these so I have all the figs. So if someone really wants to have every single Monkey Kid fig, they can come to my store and buy it all at 2.5 times the average selling price.
For $10 million.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
a
would
couple
say
weeks
all
ago
those-
I sold, the new Ahsoka from the Battle Pack.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's like $32 at Walmart now. I sold one for $38 on Bricklink.
Just the fig or the whole thing?
The fig, yeah.
Oh
Just
yeah,
Ahsoka.
I got 2 of them for sale. No one's bought them yet.
Yeah, I think right now it's flooded. Everyone's selling them.
Yeah, just like the 501st, like I bought, I don't know, 20, 30 boxes and haven't sold much of anything. Except for the droids. People buy the droids all the time.
Because 50 other stores bought 20 of those too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least there's none near me because I cleared all the Walmarts. So.
Well, the nice thing is, like the way I have everything priced, I want to keep my figs. Eventually, if I sell all my parts or get rid of them, I want to just sell figs. So I don't want to sell all my figs. That's why I have them priced higher. And I noticed that people would spend 3 or 4 times the average, 6 months average on parts, but they basically won't spend 3 or 4 times average price on figs.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They'll spend $100 on parts, even though 6 months average is $33. But they're not going to buy a $33 fig for $100.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Well, I was selling the droids for like $2 and some, $2.70 maybe. But I think I parted a majority of them out. But there are some droids that the torso alone is like $4 if it's the green ones. So.
Oh yeah.
People would just buy all the parts to build it. I could tell they were building it because they bought all the parts, but I just parted them out.
Oh yeah. I hate that because sometimes I'll go to a store and I need a certain fig and they don't have it, but they have the parts, so I just end up buying all the parts.
Yeah, because you could get more money if you parted out.
Yeah.
But now I'll build some and then I'll part some out so I have more lots. Yeah. That way, if you want the fig, I got it. If you want the parts, I got it. So.
Have you parted them out completely, like taking the torsos, taking the arms out and the hands out?
No.
Because I've seen people sell hands, black hands for $1 each. So
That's
if you have, and Hidden Side, there are a few characters with the blue hands.
Mm-hmm.
Those can sell for like 60 cents a piece. So just the hands alone are worth more than the torso. So, and then you can sell the arms for another 60 cents a piece or something.
I might have to do that. I got like 1 million Hidden Side fig pieces.
And I'm trying to figure out if I want to actually physically do it or just list it that way. And when people buy it, then I'll pop them out. Because I don't want to pop them out and then it doesn't sell and then I'll have to pop them back in or something and risk cracking the torso.
Yep. Actually, one of the arcade Ninjago ones I got that I parted out last night, it was a green one, which I think is more rare than the blue and the red. Well, the red and the green are more rare than the blue.
The green's nice. I like that one.
Yeah. So the green one of the heads was missing, but I had double of the other head. So luckily I parted some out previously so I could find the head to make the minifig. But there was 2 arcades I found and the heads were wrong in them.
Really?
Yeah. So that's about the only thing I've ever found that was wrong. Huh?
Do you contact Lego for that or no?
No, I don't care. I ain't got time for them.
Yeah.
I mean, you could go on there and be like, oh, this was missing and then wait 5 weeks for it to come. But by that time, I'll be like, what's this for?
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I like the green one because his avatar has the golden mohawk. That's only and I have a monochrome collection. I could probably show you guys the monochrome. That's one of my favorite things. And I use the golden mohawk for my gold monochrome. fig.
Is that the $1 million
downstairs.
one?
No. Let me. All right. I need to put some lights down here in the basement. It's a little dark. Yeah, so those stack-ons I took, and they're stored down here now, all along the wall.
Oh, okay.
About 12 feet of it.
Damn, that's a lot.
Yeah.
You gotta
This
get
is
some of
my-
these lights from Walmart. They're cheap.
Oh no, I have them. I just haven't put them up.
Oh,
This is my monochrome army.
hold on. Let me make your screen big. Hold on.
Okay. Let me grab. So these are the most popular colors, the black and white, red and gray. So I'm trying to build a monochrome with every single available hat piece or hair piece or whatever, so. So I have a whole bunch here. This is like a Darth Vader with the bottom part. Oh, this is a monochrome Darth Vader. This is a unicorn guy. And so this is the golden monochrome with the golden mohawk.
Nice.
And it's the Batman. This one's pretty cool too.
Sweet. I didn't even know they made all those parts in solid
Yeah,
colors.
some of these are more rare, like this one. This is nougat, I think.
Huh.
And light nougat. These are all Lego pieces too, not custom or anything. And then I have a tan. I think I have just about every color that you can get. This one, if anyone remembers where this is from. Do you remember where this is from?
No. I have no idea.
This is Victor Crumb, the shark's head from a Harry Potter set, an old one.
Huh. You can make a color chart with just minifigs.
Almost. I can't do any of the transparent. I have to buy those prototype figs that cost $100 each. And this is a neat one. It's a little centaur with big hands.
And that's a Lego?
Yep, the centaur piece is from a Trolls fig.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I parted that one out so I can add this piece into my collection.
Nice.
I think. And then, of course, I use this. You probably recognize this.
Mm-hmm.
Like the flat silver. Yeah, some of these are kind of out there. There's a website called Monofigs. I don't know if you heard of it. They sell monochrome figs and they have certain themes, like a whole Star Wars theme.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and those are pretty neat. They gave me some pretty cool ideas. Like
Sweet.
there's a BB-8.
Mm-hmm.
It's all monochrome. Let's see. Like a droid. Yeah, this is, I think I showed you guys last time, this is my used. And then over there is all my minifigures. And it's kind of dark because I don't have the light here. Maybe I can show a little bit. Here's, yeah, I don't know, it's a little dark. Yeah, the light here just went out, so can't really show much. But there's a nice one here, right here. You guys can see.
Dang.
Scooby Doo.
So do you just part out all the sets and then you keep all the figs and you just sell the bricks?
No, these are from like the eBay lots that I purchased over the past 2 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and none of them are new. They're all used.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What if you had to move? Like, you'd have to move all your stuff.
Yeah,
would
I have to move all that. That's a basement. You already saw my store, so I think I have over 1,000 Sterilite drawers.
That's crazy.
Now, what I'll do is I will just move and live somewhere else and keep this as like a business. I will probably rezone it as a commercial or something. And then when I sell the business, the house would go with it.
Wow, that's crazy. All right, any last questions for David? I think we're about to wrap things up. Will Harper says if you run out of space, you can store stuff at his house. Leaf Hunter says 1,000 units of actual drawers or 1,000 drawers?
1,000 drawers, so 333 units.
Dang. That's crazy. Well, we didn't reach 1,000 subs on here, and I thought we would because I was on a roll earlier getting them. But hopefully tomorrow, next Sunday, we will be at 1,000 and we will celebrate, and I'll give away that Lego set.
Didn't get it today, huh?
No.
Can't you go on Fiverr and just bump it up by 10?
They're already working on it.
They're just a little slow. There's that.
How do you think I got so many so fast? I got the watch hours. I'm over 4,000. I didn't have the subscribers, so.
Yeah, you have these streams. You just need 2 people to watch like the streams, and you got 4,000 hours.
Yeah, the long live streams add the hours right away, but they don't get the subscribers. So, Strawn says you have to keep going until you get it. Well, we could give away a poly bag.
Yeah, you didn't give anything away today.
Yeah, I got a whole bag of poly bags here. Let's see here. All right, I'll pick 2 out. How about we have between 0 and 100? David, you write down the number. And then
between 0 and what?
0 and 100.
Okay. Let me see.
You'll have to watch for it in the chat, I think, because I don't think you have a way to send me the number.
No, I think I can send you in private chat, right?
Oh, can you see private chat? Yeah, you can do it in there then.
Yeah. All right, I'm sending it.
All right, for a free poly bag between 0 and 100, go. I'll tell you when I find someone that gets the number. Guess as many times as you want. If you guess too many, it's going to give you a timeout for like 10 seconds. But go for it. See who wins. If you haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe. We only need 6 more, as Secret Squirrel says. Oh, man. Here we go. Let's see.
You got the number, right, Nathan?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
I think my my computer was slow because all of a sudden all these numbers popped up. I'll scroll through and see if I see it here.
Oh, someone got it.
Did they? All right, I'll put it. Oh, yeah. Was it Secret Squirrel?
Yep.
Man, Secret Squirrel won again.
41.
Yeah, it was 41. All right, let me grab 2 out of here. Everybody can stop. Oh man, I wonder which one you're gonna choose. All right, Secret Squirrel. Let me get rid of this comment here so you can see better. All right, so you get to choose between Captain Marvel or the kitty cat. Which one do you want? I'm sure I can guess which one you're gonna choose. Put in the chat which one you want.
I think the kitty cat's better. I would choose the kitty cat because I think I bought 200 of those Captain
Of the
Marvel
other one?
poly bags. Yeah. So having another one's not.
He says
gonna
not
help
the
me.
cat. All right, so you're getting the Captain Marvel one.
How much
And
longer
I'm,
till Brick Junkies finish?
I don't know. Let's see here.
Can they hear us?
I'll unmute them. Yeah, I think so. Hold on, they're muted. I'll unmute them. Maybe. Oh, I can't unmute them. James, how long before you're done?
Oh, I see him dumping the packages into that tote. That's a lot.
Oh, we'll be here forever. We packed about a third of them.
Damn, that's crazy.
Was
Do
it?
you want brown boxes? We found how to get them for free.
I would listen.
I'm gonna have free UPS boxes, free USPS labels.
Give me free 6x9 bubblers.
They
Okay.
don't have any bubblers that from
I want
UPS.
free poly bubble mailers.
You could put the free bubble mailer from USPS in the FedEx box and then ship it through USPS. Just don't ship it to Pops. He'll get real mad.
With the free UPS label on it.
Yep. That's funny. So for everybody that wins on here, I'm gonna hold your gifts till the end of the month and then ship them because otherwise I'm shipping to the same people every week. So towards the end of January, I'll tell you all to send me your thing or I'll reach out to you, okay? But I got a envelope full here. I got 4 envelopes of prizes, so plus less chance of it getting lost. So I'll make you remind you. Brixico says David is the basement area for you.
No, this is a bedroom right here where I am at. The store's in a bedroom. The basement was where I was earlier with the minifigure collection and the used parts. But I'm keeping all the new parts up here, just easier access.
Oh, I should show you guys what I bought today. Because in the middle of the night, I go off on random things and buy stuff. Let me pull it up here. We're at 995 subscribers. We have 5 to go. 5 more. 5 more.
Just tell people, everyone here,
friends.
to create a new account and just subscribe with your new account.
Sean's got 40 orders packed up so far and still packing. My gosh, you guys. That is crazy. Send me some orders. I'm free, available to pack anytime. All right, I'm going to show you this thing I bought. It's getting there, slowly but surely. I think I showed this on the Great Brick Lab stream the other day, but it was just a test one, so. Dun, dun, dun. If it ever loads. I think my internet's down these days. I don't know. The website's not working. It's stupid. But anyways. So I had my wife create a sticker after somebody sent me a sticker in their order. And I thought that was cool. So this Brick Slayer for you should be $100 and little teeny bricks right on the edges. And it's got the same fig in the middle. So I printed some myself. It didn't look that great. I got some laminate. And then my cutter I had won't cut them because it was too thick. So I just went on uprint.com and I paid, I think, $160 shipped for 3,000 of them. And they should be gloss paper. It's like a nickel a piece. So every order that goes out is going to have a sweet sticker in it you can put by your computer. So you get candy and stickers. I had somebody the other day, they were like, hey, just wanted to let you know that I had some gummy bears in my order. I'm not sure if they were supposed to be there or they accidentally went in there. But I was like, oh, yeah, that's a gift for you. Thanks.
Wow, that's funny.
So
You should have said, oh, yeah, sorry, I accidentally dropped in there. Can you send that back to me?
yeah. Oh, that's where that went. I couldn't figure out what package I dropped it in.
Tell them they're like special gummy bears. They're your medicinal.
Yeah.
Those gummy bears back. Have you sent those out yet?
I need them for my diabetes.
Let's see if we got any higher yet.
Oh.
Well, Will Harper's leaving. Critter Bug's leaving. See you guys. Leaf Hunter's leaving. Have a good night. I'm trying to hold out here, but we're still at $9.95. So I got to order though. So that works.
So Nathan, you never had an issue with, you ever open up a drawer and you, especially with black pieces, that you see dust, a small layer of dust towards the back of it?
No, not really. I've even did like construction in here. I don't know. I have mine. Well, so the deal is I have them all the way to the ceiling on one wall. So they're all the way to the ceiling. So there's no way for dust to sit on top of them. And then at the bottom, I have a gap like this. So they're off the floor and I can vacuum under them.
Okay.
So, because I was like, well, it'd be easier to have the gap on the bottom than on the top, because on the top, you're never going to reach up there. On the bottom, you can vacuum right under it. Yeah. And then the other ones, I have a gap on the bottom and I have a space on top where I just put shoe boxes. So, I don't know. I mean, there's only one door here. I don't think we'll get too dusty.
I see. I'm in here a lot. We, me and my wife are working here, so there's definitely dust. And what I did today is, with these drawers, I have the sides. I took the white Lego boxes and I taped it to the side.
Oh yeah.
And then the whole back of this whole section, I have 3 mil plastic kind of taped around it. So it's basically sealed up on the sides and the back. So only dust will come in from the front.
That's it on
you know.
bread. So,
Nice. So you can advertise them as coronavirus free bricks.
Well, they're not coronavirus free. I mean, I could still sneeze on them.
No, you got to wear a Tyvek suit and like pick them up with tongs and then put them in the bag.
No, what I'll do is I'll ship them. I'll pack them all, put in the box. I'll let it sit there for 2 weeks before I ship them out.
Yeah. Where's my package? Oh, I'm just letting it
Quarantine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the packages at USPS are being quarantined for 2 weeks. That's why they're
Actually,
late.
Exactly.
They'll be like,
It's a new regulation.
Yep. I still haven't had anybody complain about their package taking too long. I had somebody
Really?
ask me
Wow.
right away. They're like, hey, I just bought this order to Canada. When do you think it'll be here? I was like, give it at least 3 weeks minimum. But no one else has complained to me. So
I've had about, I think, 8 people send me an email.
Yeah.
And that was just orders between Thanksgiving and December 10th.
yeah, after I heard other people complaining about it, I put a big warning in red on my terms page that says, like, I just copied whatever USPS has on theirs. So it's like they are understaffed and there's delay. So expect it to be late. So you set them up to expect it to be late, and if it gets there fast, they're like, oh, the shipping was so fast. That's what all my feedback says. It's so fast shipping. And all I do is just send it first class. But I am like in the middle of the US kind of. So like either direction, like it's the same amount of time.
And with UPS, it's probably cheaper for you because you're in the middle.
Yeah, like, well, since they dropped, it's down to like 270, 280. I think I sent one to Hawaii. That was like 320 the other day. But yeah. So it's
I had an order to Alaska, and that was after I switched to UPS.
Mm-hmm.
I got a quote on PayPal, and it was $25.
Oh yeah, because that's like a, what is it,
Like a
zone 9 or something.
Yeah.
It's a ridiculous amount that they charge.
So I sent a message to the buyers like, can I send this through USPS, because UPS is like $25. He's like, oh sure, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, most people won't even ship to Alaska.
Yeah.
So
You should have said, hey, there's this one Lego store called Leaf Hunter. Maybe you should buy from him. He's in Alaska.
That's true.
Yeah. Bricksco says he's going to do free shipping over $99.99. Just make it 100. Say free shipping over 100. You'd be surprised. People will pay $100.
Yeah, I have free shipping.
And they buy some big, heavy stuff like tires and rims and 2x4 bricks. Like, you'll move that big honking stuff. So
and get some free boxes so you can ship in those boxes.
Yeah, get free boxes. Right now, I just have, well, when it's usually that big, it's just priority mail is the cheapest thing.
Well, these boxes, if I do a pound, they're $8 to ship. That's about priority mail, right?
Oh yeah, because the bubble mailer is what I usually use for a pound to 2 pounds, and that, well, right now it's $7.75, but it's going to go up to $8 something.
Yeah, so UPS is $8, and if you go to 2 pounds, I think it's only $9.
Oh really?
Yeah, so UPS, if you go a little bit more in weight, past a pound, it's probably cheaper than USPS.
Because usually if I have big orders, I'm paying like $10, $11. So that would save me money, the UPS route, for the bigger orders.
Yes, and they have automatic, I think, insurance for up to $100 for every order.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Well, they tell you to claim the amount, and if it's less than $100, you don't have to claim a certain amount. If it's over, then you should claim it, and then they'll increase the shipping fee or whatever.
Oh, okay.
But still costs more than Pirate Ship. I know Pirate Ship has the cheapest insurance. But
Yeah.
they don't do UPS.
Yeah, it'd be nice if they did. It'd be nice if like PayPal did the same discount as Pirate Ship, all in one, and it uploaded to Bricklink and Brickisle the tracking numbers like eBay does, and it would be the perfect shipping platform for free.
No, the perfect shipping platform would be Amazon has their own platform, and just ship
Well,
to
yeah.
them. They'll be cheapest and fastest. Everything will be 2 days.
Yep. I sold like $900 on Amazon FBA in the last 3 weeks. I'm pretty sure I'm only going to get like $300 after their obnoxious fees that they have for FBA.
Their fees are 1/3, right? 1/3 of the.
Yeah, it's like 33% or something.
Yeah.
So
It's fine if you're able to buy in quantity, and you just make $10 off for each sale, and you do 1,000 sales, or something.
Yeah.
You know? There's a store. I listened to a podcast. Brock's Bricks. I don't know if you heard of him. He's a very big Bricklink store. I think like over 2 million parts. I remember listening to his podcast from maybe 5 years ago. He partnered with someone to do the Amazon stuff, and they're doing really well with that.
oh, is he the one who someone on Amazon can sell like Lego and stuff, so he gives them the stuff to send to Amazon because they have the account or something, and then he gets like.
I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, most of his Lego is through his Bricklink store.
Oh, okay. Because there's someone on YouTube that was doing that. How they were like, what do you call it? They were like paying a higher commission to the person, but they were able to sell it, whereas he isn't on Amazon.
Yeah. Well, I checked out his like the podcast page had pictures of his store, and he's got a warehouse and lots of totes, clear totes, kind of set up like you guys.
Yep.
With the numbers and just toss it on there, and he gets stuff at crazy clearance deals or discounts, and he'll get maybe 50, 60 sets and have them all parted out. So I like to check his store to buy some figs because he sells them pretty cheap.
That's crazy.
Here's a tip for everyone here. If you haven't done so already, I'd recommend going on Pick a Brick online or Bricks and Pieces and buy a little bit of every tile.
Do you know
every
the
color,
thing about
every set.
Ulrich?
And if you have all the tile in your store, every color, every shape, that'll help draw in a lot of business. And most of the prices on there are lower than the 6-month average.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Like I bought some of the it's a 2x4 plate with the round little hole, and people put 2 of them together to make a heart necklace. And people were like buying me out of all those. So I went on there and bought a whole bunch, like 200 of the red, because Valentine's Day is coming up.
Yeah.
I got them, uploaded them. 5 minutes later, somebody bought all 200. And I put them like over current price. Like I was like, these are going to sell. And sure enough, in 5 minutes, they all sold.
You should have put them at like $1 a piece.
Well, I didn't think they'd sell that fast. So
Well,
I went on and I ordered 200 more.
Yeah.
They'll be here in a couple weeks.
Well, that's the thing. You have to sell it at just the right amount so that you're able to keep replenishing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would list it at maybe 75 cents or at least 50 cents because.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think I bought them for 15 and I sold them each for 75. All 200.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So
yeah, I bought 200 as well, and and the dark red I bought some as well. The dark red sell it.
Yeah, some colors were out
the
first time, but the second time other colors were out, so I bought whatever ones I didn't have.
Did you get any pink or dark pink?
No,
Oh,
got every other
those-
color.
those are out of stock, but they probably just sell really well.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I heard people are putting like ones together for like football team colors and stuff. You know, like all
Oh, yeah.
kinds of things. They're selling them on Etsy for like $20 for a necklace.
Yeah. So they'll buy it from you for $1.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So
They
just
either
gotta
don't
get on.
know. They probably don't know they can get it from Lego that cheap, huh?
No, they don't know.
Or
But-
maybe they can't wait the 3 weeks. They need it in
Yeah, that
3
could be. I
days.
mean,
And that's
Yep.
the thing. If you go on Bricks and Pieces and just buy 5 pieces of every single thing they have and just double the prices that they have on there, I'm pretty sure you can do well. Double or triple or whatever.
mhm.
Because people will still buy from you because they can get it in 2-3 days, not 4 weeks.
Yeah, yeah.
And you
'Cause
don't have to
know
part
when you're
any-
gonna get it, so.
You don't have to part anything out. You just buy it and list it.
Yeah, you literally type in the part number on the sheet and good to go.
It's basically a retail store.
Yep. I think some stores specifically do that. They just order from Bricks and Pieces, put it for sale for more.
Well, I do that, and I know a bunch of other stores do it. But because my prices are higher, I'm able to buy some pieces that other people won't because they can't make a profit off of it.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah, like those pieces I was telling you about, like the blue cost 15 cents, and the average on Bricklink was like 15 cents. So I didn't buy any the first round, and then the second round I was like, screw it, I'll buy them. They're in stock.
yeah, and just list them a little higher.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
We'll see, but yeah, there's all kinds of tips and stuff you can do and try things out.
I mean, I think Steve at Brick Freedom, if he really wanted to, he can create a crazy AI system that finds the best parts, cheapest source, and then create just a store to dominate all other stores if you wanted to with the computer knowledge, programming knowledge he has.
Yeah, I asked him to go on Bricks and Pieces and take all the parts that are on there and cross-reference them with the prices on Bricklink, and then spit out like a best part cost profit thing.
Oh,
But
yeah.
he doesn't have time for that. He's still working full time for the next year, so
Well, I hope he
a little-
doesn't do that.
he's a
That's
little
huge-
busy right now. But
And I'm glad he doesn't have time for it because that'll really hurt a lot of big stores. A
Mhm.
lot of the big stores I've noticed, I might sell out a part and now look, oh wow, I've made 30 sales with this part and it's sold out. So I'll go on Bricks and Pieces and lo and behold, it's 1/3 of the average 6 months average
Mhm.
on Bricks and Pieces. So I'm like, I'm buying as much as I can, you know.
yeah,
And then I'll look on the the sales, the price guide or whatever, and I'll look at the top 4 stores that have it, and it's like Brick Vibe, Heartbreaker, Big B Bricks, all the biggest stores. They have tons of those. So they already know that game.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
bought
I'm
a bunch
still
of the
slowly building my list.
yeah, I bought a bunch of the 2x6 tile. Only comes in like 3 new sets, like the Nintendo set. I bought a bunch of those. They haven't came yet. I don't know when they're shipping, but
Oh, the big Nintendo set?
yeah, the console
Yeah,
one.
this one?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Off my jelly bean.
I parted out 4 of those like a month and a half ago.
Mhm.
They're great to part out. Lots of tiles, lots of grays. Yeah.
Yeah, so. All right, well,
Coliseum would be good to part out too.
somebody, was it Brick Vibe, was going to buy like 100 of them, he said?
Yeah, they part out for almost 3 times.
Yeah, they're expensive.
Yeah, you buy 10 of them, that's almost 100,000 parts.
He was going to buy 100 of them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's $1 million.
Like,
it's
you
only
just say,
it's only
hey,
got
Lego,
2
I need 100 of these.
Yeah.
Like,
It's only got 200 lots, so it's not going to be that hard. You can put them away.
oh,
pretty
that's
quick.
it?
Yeah.
Well, you would be able to buy it on Bricklink probably cheaper than buying in the store if it's only 200 lots.
No, because it has a lot of these new pieces
Oh,
that make up a good chunk of the value.
Oh.
But
well, I
the
know,
market's going to
you
be.
know what I'm going to
flowing
look
with it.
for then? Those new pieces.
Yeah, you can just buy those new pieces from Bricks and Pieces.
Hmm.
Yeah, I parted out the Diagon Alley, the newest one.
Mm-hmm.
I got 3 of them. They were 1,000 lots. It was brutal parting that out. Yeah, it's brutal. It took so long. It just to put it away. It took forever.
Mm-hmm.
I think we spent 3 days on it.
I got my daughter parting out now. I was like, I'll give you 10% of whatever the 6-month average is. So the other day she parted out like 6 sets, and I was like, here you go, $22. And she's like, what? I was like, yeah. I was like, I got more if you want to do it.
She was happy or?
Oh, she was happy, yeah. So we went to the
okay,
store
okay.
and she spent it.
Oh,
I got her some cleaning supplies toy, so she's pretending to clean the house. I said, I got real stuff you can use. Train them well.
yeah.
So, all right. Well, we didn't get to 1,000, so maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Next week we'll give away the car, so you have to be back next week. That's all I got for you. Oh, I got a vlog coming out. It's all on my phone. I just gotta edit it. So, thank you all for joining us on Brick Slingers, episode 47. Thanks to Chris and David for stopping in, and Brick Junkies for packing their millions of orders they have. They'll probably still be packing next week when we're on.
Yeah, right. Next weekend we'll be finishing off this batch right here.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I go on a bed, so I'll finish this in the morning.
Yeah. Hope
Did
you
you
all
put
have
on
it. Huh?
Sorry, did you put on a sale, James, to get that many, or you just got it that many?
Yeah, there was a little bit of a sale, not much.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's still good.
But we went through almost 20,000 parts in this week.
Wow.
Well, just
think
the
I
Brick
almost
and
sold
Bucket was
20,000
pulling parts last night till the middle of the night. So
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like feast or famine on Bricklink lately, you know? It's like it's either slow or you're just slammed.
yep. All right. Cool. Everybody have a good night.
Good night.
Night.